super interesting. Now, going on to the first round, bi-weekly solos 1. Mike's going to be jumping on to AS. Getting stagger. RB into LMB, and AIS is going to go down just north of the Red Jade area. Pace versus Verse. Verse staying on top of him. Double hold dodge again. Pace using all of his stamina to try to get away. Half-charge Emily's going to come out, baiting away with the fan hits. So many people closing in. Fong, Arano, closing the distance onto Pace. Verse wants to back off of here right now. Doesn't want to overcommit, but Fong still in there. And this is a new thing that's been happening lately, is that since everything is so kill heavy, off spawn and fighting these very hot drops normally did not happen in NBPL as much, but now it's a very valid strategy trying to find those 1 or 2 kills and snowball those games for a lot of the fighters that don't want to take just an ISO 1v1 versus the hardest fighter. Now, Xiao Yuan, we saw him Thursday. He's a Red Jade enjoyer, and he actually won this landing spot twice back-to-back, but this time Action is going to put him against ropes down to a last focus attack situation. Xiao Yuan looking for the LMB stagger, is not going to be able to get it. He is going to go for the reset right now, but hot on his heels. Action doesn't want to reset. Nice fake going down, but going back up. Third party is going to be coming in. It looks like TE Star looking to see if he can get active here. Checking the health, looking to steal this kill. But Star is going to be focused on Xiao Yuan. All of the work Action's doing may be stolen away here for the last second, but Xiao Yuan is going to make it to the building. Now, Action needs to defend his back. He's just as low right now. Star could easily switch targets right now, and it looks like he's going to. Now, Action jumping LB is going to come out from Star. He's going to fight back, look for the scale rush, not able to get it. Pop the ultimate. Now, Star in a tough position. That Kylan plus the armor reset. Back and forth fighting already. Xiao Yuan does get the reset. Action looks like everyone is going to follow up on this reset, and now Action is going to be very vulnerable here with no ultimate going down. 2 Fireflies to the south, though. Let's see what Action opts to do. Doesn't mind, just looting up, chilling out. Now Mike and Wu Fang, new player to the league. Haven't seen what Wu Fang can show us today. Fong down to his last leg. Mike finding Fong, but Fong gets the armor reset into the LMB. Mike forced to pop his combo break, and now Fong backing up, still getting fiended by 2 players. New team in the league too, Zone being represented by Wu Fong. Fong coming in on the Mercury River, popping the ultimate. Mike dodging a lot of this pressure, knows the other one has one more orb. Temiult's gonna be coming out, and now Fong stuck in the middle. Fong is going to hold his ground. And
all right. You don't know how happy I am right now to see 2 Temis on the field right now, Ravi. I mean, two Temis out. Fong very weak in the back end. Got the hottie out here for pace. Fong is going to fall off of this. And what other weapon but the claws out already here for pace. Coming in hot. He is going to snag up that elimination on the board. Wu Fong popping that Kyle ultimate for himself. Trying to see if he can get something overhold and gets the damage off of that. He is going to be able to get some damage happening. Gets the second strike as well. Now the counter hottie ult is going to come into play in the back end. We see Pace trying to stay up. Wu Fong now his ult is down. It's going to have to start to try to kite this hottie ultimate for now. So we see Pace trying to get that quick little reset in the back end. Halberds do not connect there for Mike, but now you got Mike on your trail. You got to be real careful. Pace knows that he has to try to stay up for this moment, but Mike has his eyes and is going to continue to get aggressive onto Pace. We see him quickly on the scene. Pace already backing on up. We got the clinks times 2 here off the focus attack. Nice spacing there from Mike to avoid that RB focus there from the claws there from Pace, and we still see him just trying to find the perfect opportunity for himself to try to get this elimination on the board. We got another player showing up, Wufong now as well, trying to get active in the back end. We got the R&Bs coming out as well. He's going to go ahead and parry bait him, overhold it, does not release. He's trying to hold check him, and he does slay in the back, and we got the cannon shots flying on in. Mike is going to get caught up, get some damage towards him. Wufong quickly adjusting to the low player here. He is going to be able to see if he can find some sorts of damage. Double parry there for Pace onto Mike and Wufong, and Mike's going to eat up a lot of that damage. Since the R&B focus, eliminations will go towards Pace way.
Pace doing amazing here, able to stay alive here, especially from the pressure from Mike. Wufong joining in right now. No ult zone. Being pressed by Pace. Pace looking for the one charge, but Wufong too aware. Is going to trap it with the parry, and he's going to be going up. Climbing up the leaderboard. This is day one. Always that first kill. Nice momentum going around. Arano's ult is going to be popped. GD Shaw trying to fade back. He is going to get caught by the Tiger of Arano. Nice clean pistol shot to close it out. Akko's still one of those deadly characters, especially if you get caught out in the open. Not much terrain to kite. It's just always his turn. First Yang is going to be coming out. Bauda, Action, TE, Star posting up right now. And days of the cordial waiting to go Yang are over. People love to deny other players from getting in, slowing down to their momentum, and it's a little bit of a needle going into it. Basically, a nice little free roll of whether or not you can rush down your opponent. That very, very aggressive playstyle is rewarded in front of these Yangs. Action managing to push the Matari out. The Thailand pick super strong inside Yang. Action is getting forced back by Star, and this is one of the things that we noticed during Koi Cop. The ticket holders, the first player to get there before Yang, have been gatekeeping other players, denying some of the other players on good characters for Yang from going in. Really interesting stuff. We're going to get Verse versus Wu Fang. 1-2 is going to connect. Tap dodge through is going to get punished by Verse. And now Kylan ult is going to be pop. Verse looking to buy some times with some pillar shenanigans. He is going to pop his ultimate. First slash is going to go to Wufong. Verse jumping up and down, looking to respond. A little bit of cat and mouse, bouncing back and forth. Verse does have the ult duration advantage right now. Wufong is going to go for a ride right now. Double slash is going to come out now with the charge advantage. Going to keep the pressure on to Verse. Wufong now looking for the scale rush, but Verse smart enough going and denying it. Instant light attack coming out from Wufang, but the one charge coming out from Verse. Gold F is going to be invested. Verse still has his Gold F. He fakes the heal. He goes in for the 1-2, and Verse is going to clean up Wufong. Now to the other arena, TE Star versus JDG's Chuzang. Chuzang with the Liam and Fist. Fist still the best solo weapon in the game. Purple Fist on Star. It's going to be doing big damage. That White Fist still is going to be doing some big damage. A little bit of mirroring with the scale rushes. Chuzang looking for an opening right now. Star will go over commits. The ult's going to be popped out, but Chuzang drops his combo, and now Star puts him in a 1-2-3. Chuzang pops his ult. Nice cancel into the dodge, but the teleport's too fast for Chuzang to react to. Star keeps up the pressure, and he's going to win this first realm of Yang. Good stuff coming out from Star. First Yang gives you such a big advantage. You just jump up to that purple armor, and the most important thing is that weapon rarity and buff. You get to take a free risk going out. Now, red buff doesn't really give you advantage besides you getting a res, so you still are very killable. Zhao Yuan versus Verse on the Temi versus Kylan. Back-to-back overholds. Zhao Yuan with a nice cross parry. Verse fading away. No armor to his name. Third party's coming in as well. Zhao Yuan needs to close this out. Explosive armor is going to prop. Nice clog from Verse, denying the whole dodge chase. Temi also going to be coming out. Verse taking to the sky is going to go out just out of the little bit of pocket of the ceiling. No, he's going to drop down and stay in the Temi ult. He is going to get Saturn out. Zhao Yuan misses the range attacks, and Fong comes out of left field, easy pickings with the Merciless and the Staff. Xiaoyuan now going for a ride against Mike on the other Temmie. Fong, though, coming in with the third party and with the Merciless. Mike trying to fade back. Doesn't want to take the aggro from Fong. Now Xiaoyuan down to his last leg. Mike is going to pick up the kill and the Soul Bloom. Fong happy to see if he can get some of the loot, but I believe he did have Vermilion's buff. When you have Vermilion's buff, you do not give up any of the loot, just a Soul Bloom. And now over to the building. FPX verse getting spotted out by Mike. Lots of pokes and prodding to see if we can get some momentum going. Out as Action versus JL's AIS on the Hottie. Now, Hottie, I feel like performed really, really well during Koi Cup, and it looks like the big adjustment is Kylan just not really worrying about going to these end games, playing the very, very offensive character, and with the big nerf to Hottie's ult, we'll have to see if JL's AIS can pull it out of the bag. Nice fade back into the parry. Action now in a tough position. Ult's going to be popped by AIS, trailing him down. Armor reset, though, on Action. V2 burn is going to be chunking away at Action. Action trying to make it to the corner. Not able to get away. The light attacks trapped in the corner. JL's AIS able to close out the finish. Nice play by him. Now on the ship, EWG's Arano, X-Zone's Wufang.
All right. Let's see. Wufang now. Trying to see if he can get right back into his DRG Fong and Mike going at it in the back end. We see him. 2-pick coming out there for Mike. You see the grapple kick come in his play as well. Jump LMBs in the back end. R&B there for Wufang. Fong now trying to respond there with the Liam ultimate of his own. Mike drops very low. We see him scattering now and out. Fong as well. They do know there's a couple more players in the mix. Chusong as well in the back end. Big R&Bs there for Wufang. Quickly invested his Kylan ultimate as well. We see the first slash connecting and the Liam ultimate there from Fong to try to create some distance there with that ult, and we see him trying to scatter on out. Chizong as well gets the call. Roma Yang up as well. Fong is going to be able to create the space, and he is going to be taken out to Yang depletion, and Wufang is going to fall, and that's going to be a nice little care package there for somebody's loot there.
Yeah, on this cliffside, these buttery rocks, Chuzeng picking up his prize. Second Yang is going to be coming up. I'm curious to see which players dare to go in there, because you know for sure Mike is going to be pressing to get in there. Looks like Fong is going to probe Chuzeng before this first Yang. Star posted up already, itching to get inside Yang. Now Liam on the outside, one of the best characters pressuring for Yang. Now, Pace is going to be fighting against Shaw. Pace finds the stagger. It looks for the 1-2-3. Not true off the reset, and Shaw's going to hard punish him for this. Spirit, well, will be claimed by Pace. Gets the armor reset, and now Shaw's in a tough position, making his way as fast as he can to some cover. But Pace with the hottie and the single slashes, keeping the distance onto him. Shaw almost out of here. Is going to blast back through with that F2 on Matar, healing a little bit of his health. But Pace hot on his heels. Going to get the stagger. And now Mike coming in to steal the kill just like before. But Shaw gets some refuge, gets a little bit of space. Is going to be popping a heal. Mike desperately listening for this heal. Shaw makes his way back into the building with that dagger, instant scale rush. He's trying to make some room, but Mike with the long sword able to close the distance, invests the Temmie ult, trying to jumping LMB, not able to land it, but he is going to close it out. Mike just will not be denied with his third parties, just two on top of these players. Now inside the realm of Yang, ASE's Xiaoyuan versus FBX versus Temmie ult is going to be coming out. Nice uppercut combo. Verse against the ropes. Jumping LMB to extend this verse. Still with the Kylan ult, denying the killing blow. Zhao Yuan, though, has his opponent exactly where he wants him. The cannon's going to be coming out. Big poke damage coming out. First, trying to get away from this, is going to close the distance with a 1-2. Jumping LB is going to come out. Nice combo break to deny some of that focus damage, but the cannon shots are still coming out. Verse trying to swerve, threaten, scale rush. Doesn't look for it, is going to be backing off. 23 seconds left. But he might be playing for stall. And he gets the follow-up focus attack, just back-to-back blues. Free bird flying through these skies. FPX's burst taking down that Yang and clutching it. Calm, cool, and collected, just going back and forth between the pillars, trying to find that opening, trying to find that nice close of a distance with the dual Halbies. UWG's Arano versus Zhao Yuan. Uppercut combo is going to come out. Arano with the gold pulse sword, though. Looks for the RB, not able to get it. Fades back. F's going to be invested, denying the focus attack with Zhao Yuan. Nice parry, denying the Stoneform focus. Temmie's going to be invested, but Akko's ult is going to push him into the Temmie wall. Rano's trying to make his way out of there, but he cannot. Mike now joining in the party. Double Temmie F's coming out. He's just stuck in a sandstorm right now. Rano desperately trying to get out of here. Mike, cheeky play using Zhao Yuan's wall to his advantage. Rano, though, his only way out is through trying to all-in. Zhao Yuan not able to connect, though. Thinks he went this way, opting for the reset. Zhao Yuan does want to keep up the pressure, but now Mike on the back end is just following. Rano is going to get the space. Mike knows that he can close the distance on the semi. There is no counter that he could possibly do to him. It's crazy that Temmie counters Temmie, and Temmie can also team with Temmie. One of the only characters that benefit from the same character's ultimate. Now, Mike from the top ropes, switching to the gold pole sword, looking for the drop down sneak attack. Not able to find it. 8 players alive. Way more players alive this game than on Thursday for the first day. Everyone seems to want to play this map a little bit slower, kind of like early Holoroth. It's a lot of wide open spaces in the center of the map at Imperium. Though so many buildings, so many places where you can definitely hold your space. You're not going to get range spam to death. And it looks like everyone's going to be slowing down. Mike already up to 3 kills. Zhao Yuan at 1. Pace at 2. Same with Verse. Pace, Verse, and Arano, some of the newer players to the league. Now, I would consider them pretty seasoned at this point after playing multiple seasons. But not like Mike, playing from the beginning of the NBPL season. As soon as he had hit of age, just being around forever. Now, Zhao Yuan does have that Yang depletion, and the second Yang depletion was changed fairly recently, and you just have way more time to try to recover after you come out of the realm of Yang. It makes it a lot more exciting and incentivizes players to take their chances for that gold honor and gold weapon. Zhao Yuan versus Pace. Going out of cannon shots coming out, trying to pepper his way in, get some pressure on the Pace before he hard commits, but Pace doesn't want to commit right now, wants to play to this end game, but this Temmie from Zhao Yuan wants to stick onto him. Bow shots is going to slow down Zhao Yuan, just gets smacked in the side of the head. Unlucky. Now Pace on Arano, all chilling on the wall. Chusang able to ice off this pressure right now. Is going to cut noise, sit on the rooftop. Doesn't want to risk getting lobbied right now. Hadi has a huge advantage if this game goes to heal off. And with so much good terrain, there's almost no reason to get engaged here. But unfortunately for Zhao Yuan, he is under a ton of pressure. This is one of the tough parts of being in that last phase. You don't get your primary pick. Last time, Zhao Yuan opened up the day with a massive 5-kill game. This time, he is probably on one of his more uncomfortable picks Temmie, and he's having a tough time holding on to one of these fist players. Hong Sword, not one of the best weapons to chase down. Really, really good to run away with, but not as good to chase down. And down to a minute, we're seeing the struggles of this Hong Sword Temmie, trying to find some type of commitment out of any of these players. Dual Halbies of Verse plus the Gold Jade, threatening the double charge, but Zhao Yuan keeping on top of him with throwing back-to-back focus attacks, and then, ooh, tricky, nice parry onto Verse first. Gonna fade back, try to back off of Kylan, a really, really good target. You go one, very, very easy to get a Kylan lobbied with the Temmie too. 34 seconds. Someone has to be careful of the side. Woo. Barely dodges it. Now Zhao Yuan looking to catch this player, but now switching targets. Chuzeng getting hit by a Merciless. Mike lurking on the outside, looking for the scale rush, but Chuzeng backing off right now. Temmie's going to be coming out. Desperation mode. We got 10 seconds left for Zhao Yuan. It's not looking like he's going to find an opening right now. He is going to run into Fong, get an F off, but 4 seconds left. He's not going to be able to damage to enough HP. He is going to fall, and Mike somehow is still gonna find the kill. Now DRG Fong chasing down Pace. Fong now in a tough position right now. No armor to his name, but he has his trusty fan out. Instant scale rush is coming out. Smacks Arano on his way through. Woo, weaving, getting out of there. Down to white armor though. Can he find a reset right now? Nice combo break to try to stall a little bit more, but Fong's gonna get chunked by the spear and pole sword of Verse and Arano. He does make it up top. No one's up here right now. Can he find the reset? Has a ton of heals. And Fong, against all odds, is gonna find this reset right now. Solid disengage with that Fong coming out from DRG's Fong. Now looking for the armor reset. He has to be careful right here. Anyone, they vibe check, if they target lock and they see that white armor easily, Fong will just be immediately lobbied once again. Rano with the gold staff, trying space out, buy some time. 7 players alive. Looks like we're going in distance. The 80% lead bang coming out, forcing everyone to the edges. It looks like Pace is going to get double hit. Rano stuck. Saw the 2 hits. So did Chuzeng right now. Rano fading in, forcing out the Hadi all. Pace is going to get a nice reset right here. One of the benefits of Hadi in these very, very stacked end games, that flying gives you the capabilities to find these things. It looks like Fong wasn't able to find his armor, and it looks like Verse with the 1-2, keeping it basic, cleans up DRG's Fong. FPX first, fading back, chilling on the Kylan. A lot of possibilities with Kylan to get a ton of last hits in this end game. Rano is going to be taking some nice dagger damage from Pace. Nice poke damage coming out, but now the lobby descends on him. Everyone just takes a piece of Pace, and out of nowhere, he's instantly deleted. Verse now trying to put on the same lobby pressure onto Mike. Mike bombing, weaving, a little bit of movement ever, has his trusty old dagger out. Can he replicate Fong's dagger movement to get out of here? Finds a little pocket to heal. The pole sword jumping LMB is going to chip him down a little bit. The drop down RMB is going to come out, but Mike reacts using the F to iframe. Now using the F to create a little bit of space. They're not letting him go. There's nowhere to go. We're going to have to use that Temmie. We know we didn't want to use it. Oh my goodness, Chuzeng with the dual blades, not able. Mike's not able to grab a heal. The length of those dual blades just so much, and now making his way back and forth, just so little to work with. Verse with the R&B, not able to get it. Pole sword, scale rush is coming out, left, right, drop down, focus attacks coming out, and Verse is gonna decapitate Mike with the gold pole sword, and we are down to 4. Big pickup from Verse, having a massive game with 5 kills on the Kylan. Now he just has to clean this up. Star with the Matari has a little bit of an edge here going to the last leg of this game 1. Arano on the Akos. Just a lot of wild cards going on here. Chuzeng on the Liam. He would have a decent advantage going into this last leg, but with that Matari there, he's going to have to worry about the Fs coming through and just knocking down, especially with Verse as well. The name of the game in these heal-off situations is getting that last hit off. Looking at this character lineup, Arano is full pull sword and Aurora Burst, holding some nice space, letting everyone know, do you want to risk taking out your game with that first silence? Now, fun fact about Aurora Burst, I actually never realized that only the first hit actually silences you. If you get hit by the second hit, you will take damage, you will get juggled, but you won't be silenced, so you're able to combo break if your character has a gold F.
Yes, we are here at the end game. 4 alive. Chazong, Star in the back end. Merciless here for Chazong. Blue staff, but he is going to be able to crowd control with that Jade in his inventory, and we see him already claiming his left-hand side of the zone. Arano right below Verse as we see him in the top side of this hut, and Star just chilling in the back end, just waiting this out. We still have about 40 seconds for that zone to start closing on up to these players. Looks like we have Knuckles, a Kylan, a Matari, and a Liam for our last 4 here. Burst with a massive 5 eliminations currently here for this game. Mike did have 4. He did get taken out. Star with 1, as well as Arano. And we have Chazon currently with none on the board, but still, Burst with some good pacing right now for game number 1. In Predoria, we're gonna have to wait and see how this in circle pans out for the remaining 4. Burst trying to go for a quick reset. I heard a parry happening in the back end. It was a Ronald, massive LMB. Now F invested there from the Occos. Mercy would have it quickly onto Burst. Nice F there to avoid the falling damage that was coming his way. We see Ronald trying to claim that whole top side of this roof with this Jade Aurora Burst, and we see him just constantly just throwing that down, making sure he can get all that area for himself until he gets dropped down. And we see now the scatter happening. Big Merciless there onto Burst at the back end. Chazong as well, trying to clean the bottom side. Burst popping that counter ultimate pretty quickly, get some damage there onto the Liam as we see him running V2 currently. We got the Liam ultimate now invested on the top side. Matari ultimate invested as well. All ults out right now. We got Aqua's ultimate invested as well. Now all ults in play currently. Star trying to hold the F now. Goes up high. Now the V2 connector in the back end there onto Star. Chazong's gonna get some damage there. The elimination's not gonna go towards anybody's way just yet. Arano drops very low. Massive RB in the back end. Chazong taking out Star. V2 connects to the back end. Now Verse trying to stay up. He's gonna fall. It's gonna be Chazong, the last one standing here for game number 1. What a massive game here for this man. That's a quick, nice little fashion there for FPSCQ's Verse here winning game number 1.
Curious to see where his timing is landing on that wall, and I spoke too soon. What is this? 4 players all at this wall. Mike looking for the white armor. Is he going to be able to find it? Action on his Justina, and Justina always, for some reason, does really, really well on this map, creatives.
I'm looking at his kill feed right now. Zhuan Yuan with 2 eliminations off drop already. We just landed, and he got 2 eliminations on the board already. I looked at the kill feed and I saw him, but wow, 2 eliminations already. Fong out and Chazong still in soul form. Mike now with the staff. It's gonna be able to avoid that after from the Matari. And like you mentioned, Raven, the Matari, yes. Matari, we did see a crazy change in Matari right before, I think it was a little bit after Spring Split ended. Matari got a crazy buff, and now we see her. She did have a couple balance patches from what she was initially changed at, but still a powerhouse of a unit character that Matari is. And we can see it here that FPSEQ's Verse is trying to get active in the back end pace, choosing Mike here to try to eliminate. It's gonna be Mike on the Liam. Does lose a lot of that armor. The 1-2 quickly readjusting there, past that F, trying to cast a Prowl off of it, but no, Scatter's gonna continue here for Mike. Action in the back end pace as well, trying to wait for the perfect moment for them to try to get this elimination onto Mike, but Mike's gonna be very hard to catch here, Raven.
Yeah, the staff is creating so much space. That R&B focus slide is one of the only weapons I feel like can reliably space out versus Fizz, but the dual Halbies of action, just fastest weapon in the game. Mike and Spider call up the Flash. Just so much pressure. Everyone is ascending onto Mike, but he's making his way over here. Metsab trying to get some Space, and Verse is going to go for a ride, and Pace is going to pick up the kill. Unlucky for Mike, not doing enough damage to finish him off, and now Action and Pace taking their turns trying to keep Mike locked in the spot. He still has his golden F up. He is going to be able to reset here, and Mike, this is what I was saying, Kratos, you can't catch my man. My man we just out.
He is out. We see him there using the F tech that Raven was explaining earlier. They spin it back and creating the space as well. We got Liam ults invested here from Mike, and he's quick, especially against a Liam. I've seen the ditto that he has there. He's gonna get some siphon back off of this as well, trying to stay up. The F invested in front of Atari. Mike's gonna fall off of that. The 1-2 in the corner there, super unfortunate for Mike, but Action now with the pressure onto Pace. Pace gonna parry bait him now. LB uppercut here, does not get the grapple bump. Now the 1-2 from Pace, overholding, gets the spin back there from the TP from the Atari ultimate. It's gonna stay safe, not trying to get parried there off that purple stat. It's gonna be a quick reset here for Action and Pace.
A nice job from Pace, and just LMB knows that Action's going to try to land a very, very safe parry, but it gives him that room to be like, hey, you know what? We kill Mike. Let's get out of here. Now, technically, with the last patch, they changed it so now we can actually hide names. I know they changed it that you don't even know now who has even finished you off in fall.
Wow.
You only really see after the game is actually over, and I think that's actually a big buff to a lot of the players, because I've heard from Frostfuzz himself that a lot of players shy away when they see Spider or Mike is near them, and now that you don't really know who anyone is, it really checks the mental and allows you to just focus on playing your game. If you fight one of the stronger players, you fight them. If you fight one of the weaker players, you fight them. You just fight everyone the same. So I'm excited to see some of the players who struggled against their demons, their hard matchups, whether or not the top 10, the top 8 of this season will be different with this big change.
Yeah, that's very interesting because obviously, you know, once they get into the mix and, you know, they start seeing their lines, they can probably see or tell who they're fighting. But it's not always 100% confirmed until, you know, you get the elimination. GG Shaw soul breaking to the 1-2, dodge trapping him there with a crowd telling B. Shots to parry that. Parries a little bit too early. Pace gets a little bit of damage there. The Hottie F invested. Beautiful F there from Hottie. Being able to space this out. He is going to be able to now going back to the neutral game rolls. Oh, the smack into the R&B. GG Shaw's gonna be forced to pop his ultimate. And that's another change we haven't spoke about. It's the smack. And I've seen some conversions with the smack because it's quicker than the kick. So they are trying to catch the prio off of that as well. We see him going into the R&B to try to get extra damage from the smack. And it's safe. You don't get parried. But GG Shaw quickly reads it and is full invest in this ultimate to scatter on out, but Chozong in the back end is going to be able to keep his eyes onto him. GG Shaw trying to use the terrain, and looks like he isn't be able to get inside the middle of the terrain, and now it's going to be a scatter. Chozong is going to go ahead and just take more resources. First Roman Yang spawning will fall here with the ultimate out here, Raven.
Now, Wolfgang versus Action. Destino Dida coming out here. Action with back-to-back tap dodges, but the V2 from Wolfgang gonna get some big value off this. This is a grapple kick though from Action. Action not at all impressed by the V2. He's gonna space out his cooldowns. Has that V1 to close the distance. Light catches him jumping out of there. Looks for it's a dash through light attack. Not true. Wolfgang able to get out of that situation, but he brings it back to a lasting situation. But Action does not flinch. He covers the disengage with the whole dodge R&B of those dual Halbies, closing that out.
Wow. Nearly take him out there, but we see Action there with the confidence, staying in the pocket regardless of the one shot, and it plays out perfectly for him. OUG's Mike now trying to post up for this run with Yang. We see him. Looks like he might be playing for the Spirit Wheel now. Is probably going to give this up. We see Arano. So Arano was a player that surprised a lot of people, especially me, last season coming into the Pro League, and back at it right now. Currently 15 is his first day, so he does have a little bit of ground to be covered. But I mean, we've seen him being popped off and being at his best, and Arano has, you know, just been evolving to that high caliber player that he wants to be. And Fong going back at it, what a welcome he is giving. Me, I should say, because the dagger is out here for Fong, as we see him once again, as always, running that staple weapon for himself. SS1's Pace on the bottom side, trying to lay down some shots. Fong with the pistol does not manage to get any so far. Purple armor advantage here for Fong against Pace, and Pace waiting this out here with the purple staff against the dagger. And how do you feel about this mix-up in this matchup here with the staff against the dagger here, Raven?
I'm not gonna lie, the staff is just one of those really annoying weapons. Very safe holding that R&B, but we're gonna get Fan versus Dagger now. But the Matari pressure coming out from Ace is just too much. Fong is gonna fight back. Goes for the Tesla. I was hoping Pace would fade away, but Pace goes for it all. Gonna get that crouching LMB and get that chip damage to close it out. Now we're gonna get JDG's Chuzong versus Bowda's Action. Action already with the pressure has that initial advantage right now. Both of these players, man, Heli have really changed the game with these pillars. Everyone now has pillar shenanigans. We got the fake scale rush into the fake scales. We got the recharge to the recharge Action. Playing a game of chicken. Choosing with the heel, but the sliding uppercut's gonna come out. 1-2 from Action. Jumping LB is gonna grab a little bit more chip, but choosing with the F2, gonna take him for a ride. 2-1-1's gonna come out. Big damage coming out from that staff. Action shows the rampage. The ace card sleeve gonna be revealed. Will that come into play? Will choosing Harry the one charge moving forward? They're opting out for the full reset right now. 45 seconds, that extended Yang. We can go to distance, we can play this out, play this neutral game one more time. The Akros Tiger is going to come out. Man, my man Action just looked like he teleported over to that pillar. Instant transmission, cross looking for the enemy, gets a nice reset. Tuesday going for a ride right now against the wall. What we following up with, looks for the LMB cover, but Tuesday able to follow up. Get back over here. No tap dodge away from Palm Sword. We got Verizon coverage out here. We're just hitting you everywhere you be going.
The instant light there off the tap dodge to catch the pride there from Action. In Action, we've seen him loving the Hong Sword time and time again. Now with no Heaven Step in play now. Heaven Step has been removed, and he was one of those players that was always giving us those Heaven Steps and, you know, being able to show his the tech that he has, but now, you know, we see him playing a more safer route there with the Hong Sword, and, you know, what a perfect weapon there for himself as well. GG Shaw against Arano right now. Gold Nunnies in hand for Arano. GG Shaw, blue armor. It's going to go ahead and quickly swap to that common dagger for the movement, trying to scatter on out. He knows the pressure is here. Mike in the back end, Star as well showing up. We see Action as well. Might be showing up to the party. GG Shaw trying to scatter on up. That's a crazy grapple bump there from GG Shaw. Gets a little bit more damage onto GG Shaw. GG Shaw now trying to see if he can stay alive right now, but there's going to be tons of pressure going towards his wave any second now. We see the whole lobby showing up here. We look at the mini map right now. Everybody posted up, pulling up. They hear the scattering of the mix-ups and got Pace in the kill feed, taking out Fong, and I believe that's Fong's game number 2. He is going to be eliminated out for game number 2, but the scrap off still continues. Arano now sees Eyes in the back end. Looks like he is going to go ahead and continue his aggression onto him. Nice little movement there. JL is going to be able to stay up for now. He's going to go ahead and play the claws, the fist blades out now. The 1-2 from the nunchuck is going to be forced to pop this Kala ultimate. Quickly swaps on over to that common armor, and he is going to be able to stay up, use the movement there to go ahead and get a little bit of more distance. Cancels the ult. Does not save any raise from that, though. We see him now trying to scatter up, playing the top side of the terrain. And this could be a big problem for him here, Raven.
He just has the full lobby to about. Everyone has purple armor. The red buffs are out. Does have a lot to kite with. Metab is very tricky. AIS, though, the full scale rush is going to get parried by Action. Nice parry coming out, but Arano with the Hottie ultimate covering that Soul Bloom. Since Hottie is one of the best characters to secure Soul Blooms in these positions. Now Action getting estimated by this burn damage. Arano just keeping up the pressure. He's gonna find a 2-piece over here in Metab. Now he's out of here. That gold nunnies on the Hottie, just scaling up that damage to the moon. Using Kylan, Shaw all fighting it out, man. being in this pit, creatives, just the amount of focused flank coming out. You just hear dings coming from behind, just nonstop, just so much pressure coming out from all directions.
Everywhere. And you have about 2 or 3 people on the bottom side. You hear the bells. You know that more people are going to show up. TE Stars now gets a little bit more damage at the back end, using the ult to try to create some space now. As we see, Colin now being showed up, being able to be aggressive and defensive at the same time. The ult runs out. Arano quickly on the scene. The 1-2 from the nunchucks and the Hottie ult on Vested in the backside there from GG Shaw as we see him. Now, the scatter's going to go towards Verseway. TE Star is going to fall there to Verse. And now everybody is going to go ahead and take a quick little reset for themselves. Just on with the quick pickup of the resources from that body there. But OUG's Mike against Action this time around. Already posted up for the second row. But Yang, Mike now playing the dagger, blue dagger in hand here for OUG's Mike. Scare Witches on in, catches the prowl, gets the 1-2 love tap for the follow-up action, trying to take a full reset there off that purple armor. Mike still with the Yang pass though, so he does not have the ult online, but as soon as he goes inside the realm, he isn't able to get that. We see Action continue his aggression onto him. Sinzik gets the damage there from the rampage in the back end. Ooh, there we go. And this is my favorite combo swap right here. The R&B into the LB uppercut there from the katana slash hung sword, dual halberds, big damage there. And Mike is gonna fall off of that with the dual halberds, and that's gonna be a nice elimination there for Action.
Wow. Big pickoff from Action, just
Massive.
pulling Mike out of the Yang. That's what I'm saying. The days of the cordial Yang are over. Everyone gets in there. We're going to ASE's Xiao Yuan versus Zones. Pace. Nice peppering in with the pistol. Baking it in. Coming with the broom and the slap. Crazy slap. What? The first slap of NBPL coming out from Pace inside Yang, going with a 1-2 slapper-roo. Pace jumping out, he's going to come out, keeping up the pressure, faking the double hold. Shows the J. Daluan is going to get that nice stagger out. Ooh, old reliable going to be coming out. What? We got an extension. Oh my goodness. We're going for a ride. Pace, you are tall enough to ride this ride. Shaoran just eliminates Pace with a wild V1 combo.
Hold on, we're gonna have to see that back in the replay, but we got a Ronda right now in the scrap up against Action. Forced to pop this after here. Just very low there with the Justina. Has that all online. He leaves it. Still applying aggression onto Ronald. Double jumps up. LMB is in the air to avoid that light attack. Sends the uppercut now. Ronald with a massive R&B focus there from the Halberd. Sends the LMB as well. How the ultimate invested now. The Justina ultimate is going to come out. He can double dash to try to take him out. He does go for the bow shot though. The freeze does not connect off the first. The second now trying to look for the second one. Does not connect off the second. One more dash here for Action. Does connect. Does not. Gets the stagger but doesn't get the following hit. Now Ronald drops very low. Action and Ronald both going for a quick little reset in. Gets a little hit there from the LMB hit there. Now the following charge does not connect. The Hot ultimate is out for the massive fire there from Action. And Ronald's going to be eliminated. He had the sap as well. The fight went to distance, but Action coming in hot there, staying composed. Gold armor upgrade, gold dual blades as well. So he's gonna have a 2-piece if he gets paired off the halberds. But wow, Swan Yuan, he gotta be new because I never seen the name before.
He's definitely new. He's nice with it though, right? He's nice. This guy, he's nice.
Yeah, he is nice. He did the great sword swap there from the staff, but off the 1-2, he grapple canceled into the LMB R&B from the staff, just double swap it back, and that's what I love to see. A lot of the combos have been taken out, but the swaps there coming into play, and we see them being played out here in the pro league here, Raven.
Now Pace is trying to get a little creative with that spear. Ends up getting punished again. This is the active frames of that spear, Jade. It's tricky, but once your opponent knows that you have it, very, very easy to space out and parry. Now Pace, everyone piling in. We got purple armor, gold armor. We got the full rainbow chasing him, but he's going to find a nice purple armor reset. Going to use that F2 to dash out already here. Matari ult is going to be invested. Pace trying to get in between him and Arana to just take away a little bit of this pressure. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. He does have to find a soul bloom here if he hopes to continue his game in this game 2. Hottie ult is going to be invested. That burn damage will take Pace down. He's running for his life.
God.
Yo, rushing, dodging, weaving, making it out of there. Level change to the ground. Crossing LMB, a little bit of a moving arrow. Nice clang to create some space. Woo! The burn damage just singeing his feet. Pace though, he's making it work. Moving. He's drooping. Oh, wait, the movement arrow right at the end. He was almost home free, creatives.
Yo, he's gone. He's safe. Get that little quick reset and pops the Vitalia. Now the bird damage can eliminate him, but all those hottie ultimates are gone. The pressure's still going towards his way. GG Shaw, a little bit low tap there onto Pace. Pace still on the run right now, doing a beautiful job right now, scattering here with this dagger after we see him just forming around, clicks off that grapple LB. I'm gonna call him XY because I feel like I'm butchering his name. So XY in the mix with 3 on the board right now, Pace with 4. Looks like he is gonna have that Yang depletion on his back Arano as well. And looks like the dust has settled for now. Everybody taking a quick little reset. We see Pace gets out safe there, scattering around 5 opponents on his trail. And it was very, very scary. We saw both of those hotties looking like they were in the racetrack, falling down that hall. But Pace staying up. He's staying alive. And we see him just being able to see he can find elimination here. Arano has that Yang depletion timer in his back. 2 minutes and 43. Pace as well with a minute 50, has gold dagger in hand. Go ahead and take a quick little reset as well. White Tiger's power is there for bot as well. Massive pair there from Arano. The damage is going to go towards Arano's way. Jump LB for the follow-up. That's just the LB prowl there from the wake-up. Doesn't get the focus attack off the 2-on-1. Tries to go for it. Massive pair once again from Arano. Pace loses patience and is going to bite him there, and that's a super unfortunate way to go out there for Pace.
Just the constant pressure. He did his best at being chased by everyone with the gold armor. And this is the tough part with the Matari nerfs coming in. I feel like he does struggle if he doesn't have a ton of momentum going in. It's just very easy to get lobby. Now, she definitely has a lot of tools to get out a lot of tough situations, but it's so easy to pressure to use her ultimate defensively. It's kind of like Justina's ultimate, where it's a white flag, but at least Justina has a combo break, so you can take a risk somewhere. You can go for a cheeky parry with so many people jumping down with the fist and releasing those blues left and right. But Matari really struggles once her ultimate is down and she's just running away from the rest of the lobby. She just doesn't have a combo break really to take a risk, to put pressure back on her pursuers. Now going into this last little bit, going into the end game, we got 6 players alive. Valley wants looking real nice on the Liam. We did see Liam take that first game. Lots of gold armors rolling around. And we're going to be seeing another decent size end game going into this last little bit. Now, one of the things that I love that they added to competitive solos and even in trios is that the Spirit Well does give you a buff and the gold weapon, and basically, and also your opponents cannot loot your armor, so you have a guaranteed reset. It highly incentivizes whoever risks it for that Spirit Well to go around and like referee the lobby, try to create a scenario where they can either pick up more kills or get their rivals characters focused by the lobby.
Yeah, and we see here, I was looking at the kill count right now, and you know, that multiplier is going to be hitting different for a lot of players because eliminations have scattered to around 3 to 4 players on that 3 to 5 eliminations on the board. We see here Arano currently with 5 for game number 2 on the hottie. And everybody trying to contest the Spirit Well right now. Everybody just trying to test the waters, XY as well. What's the first one in? Laying down some R&B, trying to bait out some Fs. We saw the F2 there from an Aquas being released there from the backside. Now, this could be bad. You do not want to get lobby here. And XY currently with 3 on the board right now. 3rd place, massive games here for XY as we see him now. Trying to lose some of these R&B focuses. And now the pressure's going to go happen there in the back end there from Chazan. GG Shaw as well, trying to get a little bit more damage in onto XY. XY is going to be forced to pop this ultimate, trying to scatter on out. He does get the loot now and the armor upgrade, so he's safe. He did have to invest the ultimate, so this could go bad, but he's gonna get back the Spirit Well. I forgot it gives it back to him. He's safe. He's been able to get that ultimate back in his pool, getting the gold halberds as well from that Yang, and we see him already trying to get active against GG Shaw here.
Xiao Yuan, my man is super dialed in, and there's just so much finesse that you can do on that Spirit Well. Going double ult right now. Shaw gonna take 2 grapple bow shots into the 1-charge parry, into the dual halby gold. The combo break does not matter, and everyone starts lighting up Shaw. It's a turning shoot. Everyone just shooting into the air, and he is gonna fall to that burn damage of action. The sniper with the bow going up to 5 kills. Arano and Action both had 5 kills.
Yeah. That's insane, right? 5 to 5 there. 3 for XY. It's a scatter right here. It's a scatter. Pace gets eliminated with 4. Arana already forced to pop this ultimate. Drops very low. We see in the back of Chazong picking XY there for the damage. And now it looks like Chazong might be able to get some damage in, but looks like the tables have turned and he's the one getting fully aggressed on here from XY. Has the gold spear in hand, trying to stay up here on the Akos. We're gonna have to wait and see how he does here in this massive scramble. We got the random Bane spawning as well, so you got to be careful not to get hit by it, especially if you go towards the center to try to create the space. Now Chazong clinking off the Scare Rush. XY showing up to the party as well. We got Matari Burst now showing up to the party as well. Akko's ultimate invested here for Chazong, trying to get some damage in. He needs to be real careful. Uses the other doorway quickly to avoid it. He's gonna run right into the Bane, and he's gonna get eliminated there. And Arano with the last hit there is gonna pick up hit 6 elimination of game number 2.
EWG Arano. He's looking poised to take this, but he has to go against 3 gold armors. He does have the Hottie. The problem with Hottie, Matari and Justina are just anti-air. As long you gotta like keep your eyes peeled, looking for the dodge. Now technically Hottie with the big dodges in his ultimate, but are we gonna get there? Xiao Yuan is just so active right now. Ooh, that combo break pushing him back in the zone. Too much pressure for my man. 72% on that ultimate, gets a nice cancel, and now we're down to 3. Are we going to a heal off here, or are they gonna be pushing pressure? Xiao Yuan with this blue buff. This is one of the great parts of the blue buff over Tiger buff. Even though Tiger buff gives you the heal, gives you the potential of increasing your stats, and the nice nuke after a kill, blue buff lets you know exactly who's around you. And with this 2024 meta, scale rush pulse swords everywhere, drop down focus attacks coming out from Fist, being able to pick your fights perfectly as long as you know what you're looking for. Xiao Yuan is cherry picking perfectly, finding the situations that he really wants. Now, who is going to win in this last leg? We're going to the old school Justina versus Matari, the new school characters, the nerf Liam. Who do you think is going to take this one, creatives?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, Raven. Xiao Yuan, you get in the block is cookie. I'm not gonna lie. Using the F there to keep him in the zone, that was clean. That was disgusting. Keeping that pressure out there, making him try to panic there with that low HP in the zone, trying to make him get that error there. I mean, he has the tech as we see it, but right now, FPXEQ's verse against Badass Action sends 2 back-to-back R&B bonks, gets the damage. Now, the F invested there from verse to continue the pressure there onto Action. Action might be in big trouble here. Xiao Yuan is gonna see the weakest link right now, quickly readjust here, grapple into the bow shot as we see it now, trying to see if he can find another one there, but looks like he's gonna go ahead and repair that bow. Action is gonna be forced to try to scatter on. Now it's gonna have the pressure going towards his way. Still has the ult online. F coming back from cooldown in 5 seconds. Gold dagger in hand. Oh my god, Wolfram connects there from downtown. Eliminations go towards Xiao Yuan's way. He's gonna get another one on the board. That's mass eliminations now, catching up with 5 on the board. Now overholding sends it first with a massive parry. F called in there for Xiao Yuan to make sure he does not get any damage towards his way. Keeps the weapon as well. Liam showing up right now, says LMB focus, goes into the air. LMB gonna go ahead and charge up the Scare Rush. F invested up from Verse to avoid the Prowl. Now Verse go inside the zone, try to scatter on. Now nice R&B Prowl. Now Verse gonna be forced upon his ultimate. Liam ultimate invested there from Xiao Yuan as well. He looks like he is gonna go ahead and throw it down. He does not get the stagger now. The TP does not connect. Now since the F, now it's gonna get this siphon back off of that as well. So go ahead and weave it. No, gets clipped off it, but he jumps. Does not get the Prowl. The 1-2 from the dagger. Now Verse trying to stay alive. Does not have the health advantage there. Now trying to even out the health. Now 1-2 catches the F. Now will form. No 1.0 gets the damage off the gold halberds. Big damage now. Now the TP connects there off the dagger to the soul break. 1-2 verse now. It's gonna get parried there for Xiao Yuan. Big will form as well. And this can kill. And it does. And Xiao Yuan with 6 on the board here for game number 2. And what a massive showing here for the new kid on the block. Standing on the outskirts on the right hand side of the map as well. Mike, first one on the scene on the Akos. Frog Coast out right now for OUG's Mike. Common Greatsword, Chazong on the Hottie, bringing out the dual blades off drop. Now scrap off against Mike. No armor for Mike. Does quickly snag one up though. R&B spam here for the dual blades here for Chazong. Since the R&B focus there from the fist blades, catches the trap there off the crotch LMBs in the backside. We got the F invested there from Mike to avoid the damage to the back end, and Mike applying tons of pressure there onto Chazong. And Verse now quickly changes his attentions on over to Chazong, and Verse now Gonna go ahead and send that R&B focus. Is gonna be able to force that F there from the Hottie. Mike now quickly readjusting, going right back into it against Chazang. Burst does lose a lot of that blue armor, and this could go anybody's way. Possibly 2 eliminations for somebody off drop. We're gonna have to wait and see how that pans out.
Oh my goodness, beautiful disengage coming out from Chuzang, just lightning fast, able to pinpointly get over that ledge. And he's able to pop one of these heals, but Mike is still hot on his heels, able to close the distance. Chuzang in between Verse and Mike. These white fist plays just still doing so much damage. Chuzang gonna head to the wall, try to see if he can hit these scale rushes over and over, but Verse still watching over, and Mike cutting off the front and hawking Chuzang along the wall, but this wall just so much room to kite with. Now inside, back to outside. Mike trying to close the distance, but the dual blades just so fast. Mike's not able to close the distance, and Chuzang's gonna cut back. And now Verse and Mike just exhausted from chasing this. Chuzang's going to create enough space and able to pick up this here, but Wufang is showing up to the party. Will he be able to pick off Chuzang as he's cutting around the circle? Mike goes for the biggest wide flank, see if he can cut him off.
Yeah, and I mean, there we go. They spent a lot of time there on Chazang, and now Mike doesn't really get any bit of a scalage there from his off drop. Doesn't get elimination either, so can't really go ahead and full all in, especially now that there's 3 other players around. But, you know, TE Star with 2 on the board right now, and Star is fairly a new player to the Pro League as well. Came in late last spring split, I believe, and now showing up here for game number 3, currently in 4th place. So Star had his moments last spring split, so I'm very curious to see how he's going to do this time around. But Verse catches the nunchuck meter bird there onto Wufang, catches the LMB pile as well in the corner, aerial LMB into the aerial R&B. He's going to go ahead and double dodge out, tries to catch the power once again. Hottie ultimate invested there for Wufang. Now he looks like he is going to be forced to scatter on out. Gets a little bit aggressive, but a nice patient this from Verse. We go ahead, throw a little bit of musket shot, goes right back in. He's going to be punished for going for the aerial R&B back to back as well. Wufang with massive pressure there onto Verse, and now Verse going to be forced to pop this Kylan ultimate. What's going to be the mix up here? He's going to use 1 dash, 2 dash. He's going to be able to go ahead and pop a quick Vitaly reset for himself. And Wufang as well is going to be out of that ultimate. And now it's going to be a quick reset for all of these players here.
Mike with his frock outfit and the Christmas hat, just an outrageous outfit. He's going to mess that up. Not able to find it, but Fong makes his way back to this wall. Oh my god, this wall has been griefing Mike so far in the beginning of this round. F's going to be coming out from Fong. Big chip damage going to come out from Mike, looking for that half charge R&B, trying to close the distance using the fast speed of the nunchucks. But Fong with this wall and the scale rush making so much space, but Chuzang with the fist able to close the distance. Fong able to get an uppercut, but the combo hook's gonna be coming out. Instant pressure coming out from Chuzang, and he's not gonna even hesitate. He's gonna pop that ultimate. Fong does have his ult up, looks for the LB, not able to get it. And now Mike on the outside, scouting this in, watching these 2 ultimates, just licking his lips, ready to steal this kill. But Fong's gonna make his way back to the wall, get a little bit of health from that F2. Chuzang, no ultimate to his name. He has to be careful now. Mike just looking to post up and find the 2-piece for free, but Fong with his max grapple distance is going to make his way over here down to the cliffside, finding 2 heals most likely. Nice reset coming out from DRG's Fong.
Oh, here we go. XY on the Tarka. Gonna have to wait to see how he plays this out. Has online as well. Action as well. Action with half white HP currently. XY on the chase against Action. Action trying to scatter on out, trying to post up for the first one when Yang game number 3. But looks like XY is not gonna let this chase go. Fully investing all the resources he has. 8 grapples to his name right now. Action making him work for it. Wufang, LB uppercut. Now into the grapple, into the R&B focus there onto Verse, and Verse going to soul form, and that's gonna be Wufang's first elimination of game number, 2nd elimination of game number 3. There it is. Scroll a little bit down. There we go. 2 on the board for Wufang on the Hottie. F caught in here for Fong against Chuzang. Now, what's gonna be the mix up here for both of these players? Hottie does not have ult. Fong as well does not. So this could be a straight F and neutral battle for both of these players. We're gonna have to wait and see how they play this out. They might be trying to take this Roma Yang as well, spawning pretty soon right now. Looks like Fong's gonna wait this out in the back end. Now XY against Action going at it right once again. Both players parry. LB focus. Doesn't get a prior off of this pole sword. Does manage to get the ship into the LB prowl. R&B LB on the ground, quickly adjusting. Now F invested it from Action. XY trying to go ahead and continue applying the pressure onto Action, but Action has been making him work for it. Overholding does not bite off the F. Now Action is going to be forced to pop his ultimate. The Target ultimate is going to come in live as well. Into the punch as well, and an XY with a beautiful showcase in there, reading the F there into the people's elbow, and that's a beautiful showcase in there for the Tarka.
Tarka back in the meta. Bataria and Tarka, old enemies. New Bataria versus old school Tarka is just making it look real easy. Not even using any of that ultimate, just instantly canceling, keeping that 70% ult. One of the OG reasons that old Tarka was really, really strong, able to manage that ultimate. Now we're going to get DRGs. Fong chasing it down. Chuzeng, I believe. Chuzeng not able to get the scale rush off. The jumping LMB is going to come out from Fong. Has a distance close. Is going to throw a focus attack right now. That gives Chuzeng a little bit of space to find this armor reset, but Fong doesn't realize where he went. Knows that he cut noise a while ago. Looking left, looking right. Unfortunate for DRG's Fong. He had Chuzeng against the ropes for a kill. Now we're going to get one of the new kids on the block versus old school. OUG's Mike versus Wufeng. What you got for us, new school?
Let's see. Mike going up high. Trying to see if you can read off that bow shot. Both players playing that pillar. Raven was saying.
It's
Everybody's just playing around these pillars. That's his only pro. F caught in there from the hottie. Proc comes in off the nunchuck. Doesn't let it loose. He's going to catch the pro there off the mid dodge. Now, full combo there from the blue nunchucks. Wufang's going to clink off the second hit. Now, tries to go for the raw uppercut. Does not manage to connect off of that. Catches the scare rush though. 1-2 on the ground. F invested to stay safe from the 1-2. Beautiful showcasing there from Mike. Wufang now needs to be real careful since the LB focus gets the damage now. Ult invested here for the hottie. Tries to dodge the first dash. Does not manage to do so. Second one connects as well. LB in the ground for the extra damage. Now the burn ticking is going to come into play as well there for Wufang. He's going to be forced to pop his ultimate pretty soon. He drops very low, weaves it. There goes the ult. Tries to get the stagger. Trying to read if he can get the V2 off right now. Being very impatient. Mike waiting for his opportunity. Now the hottie ultimate is offline. Does not catch the F2, the V2. Calls in the F1, but catches the fire off of that. And Wufang with some nice showcasing. And now it's going to be XY against GG Shaw.
Oh my goodness. A rare mistake that Mike gets caught by that LMB with Shaw against the ropes. Juwan with the staff, just put it on the works on the Tarka. Jumping LMB is going to come out. He does get the parry. What was that? Dodge. Jump parry into tap dodge parry. Xiao Juwan with the Tarka making it work. Is Tarka back, creatives?
Yo. I don't know, but XY is cooking. This man once again, this time around with the pole sword, shift dodging back, praise sword, shift dodges to the left or right, whatever. Now getting active right outside the realm of Yang against Mike. This is gonna be a big scrap on right here. He does have Vermilion's Burst Mind. He's gonna quickly invest this Tarka ultimate against Mike. Mike's gonna be forced to pop his ultimate, tries to catch the people's double, doesn't manage to do so. Now Mike's gonna be forced to pop his Aqua ultimate to stay safe. Now the aggressor's gonna go towards XY's way, has the F to try to stay safe and try to read this out. Doesn't go for the people's double. He cancels the ult though, stays 50%. Now LB Proud there for Mike with the mix up into the V2. Big damage here for Mike. XY now trying to stay up, 63% for this rage, getting cut off the lead for the second time around. Aerial and B to the V2 back to back. Here for Mike, showcasing to the bow shot as well. And Mike shutting that down quickly. And XY is going to be taking a trip to the Soul Altar.
We take those salty run backs. Mike, unfazed by it, just like, you caught me lacking, but let me tell you why I am the GOAT. Just takes him down, making it look easy. Perfecting down, but with GG Shaw's on the act as well. Can he have that same success? Island with the car crash just coming through loud, smashing through Shaw, but tigering one of those slashes through. Now Pace fading out is going to be jumped on by FPX's verse as well. Shaw has to be careful right now. Got to reset onto Pace. See if he's not careful, he can get put in the middle. And now verse possibly switching targets right now. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Verse and Pace both looking for Shaw now. But Verse does switch back to Pace, and he does find the kill. And now Shaw, unfortunately, not able to get that Soul Bloom, but fortunately finds the white armor reset. Verse, though, non-phased by this, wants to find this kill right now. But Shaw not giving it up easily. He is finding those scale rushes with the fan. I spoke too soon. I cursed him. He made a double, triple movement error. Now Verse on top of him, has him against the rope.
Ooh.
The fists are coming out. The F is able to iframe the dodges, but the stagger is too much. The jumping LMB, we're going for it right. Wait a minute, Shaw still alive. Triple tap dodge, jumping up and down, but Verse is gonna close it out. Arano, though, with the third party on the Tessa creatives.
Wow, and this is where Tessa shines, being able to come in at the perfect time. Popping the ultimate, gets the damage towards Arano's way. Now Verse gonna be forced to pop this Kylan ultimate. We see it being invested inside the zone, and the V2 could be a little bit of a problem here inside the zone. This is not where you want to fight. Do have like that quote unquote Mortar of Defiance off that ult, but now quickly goes right back inside the zone. Be able to take a quick little reset. Still on common armor. Go ahead and get that rage back from canceling that ultimate. Verse now is going to go ahead and scatter on out. Looks like no pressure is going to go towards his way for the time being. We have our second Realm of Yang starting to post on up. See, Chazong already posted up in the middle. FPS DQ's Verse might be going towards that gate that OUG's Mike is at right now. AI is already posted on the top hand side of the map. Wufong as well posted up. DRG's Fong might be starting to move on in. Arano as well. Everybody trying to take a trip to the Realm of Yang. Gate pass is going to go towards Chazon, XY's way on the Tarka 1-2 against Chazon. It's going to be fist plays against Longsword. Raw uppercuts gets the damage. Ariel and B as well there for XY. Catches the prior off the wake up now. F invested it for the Hottie. Has to call to try to get super aggressive off of this. Now, what's going to be the mix up here for XY? Catches the grapple LB in the back, and we got another player showing up. DRG's Fong now showing up to the party. XY might just want to play this out a little bit slowly now. He's going to be able to go ahead and create a little bit more distance, eats up a little bit of damage there from Fong. And we saw this from Fong towards the end of the Spring Split season last year, playing different weapons. And right now, currently showcasing the dual halberds right now. We usually see him on the dagger slash fan, but now see XY force to pop this Tarko ultimate is going to have the scatter movement that he needs to try to create the space. He may not be taking a trip to the Realm of Yang, but Arano and Fong both full investing here onto XY, Raven.
XY doing the best he can. It's dark. When you see those flames going out, you know it's going for a chase. But Tarka with the Eventide Tempo has a lot of room to work with it on. Arano is going to get his ankles broken, possibly shattered. He is tracking the sound of from Chaoyuan going outside, but he hears the rooftop clangs, and Chaoyuan cuts back, able to pop one heal off. And Arano jumping up and down, spots his target, has the fist. Jumping LMB is going to come out, denying the scale rush. Now Arano with the LMB going to put him against the corner. No ult to his name, and that's the good part about Tiger. We got no combo break. Creatives, Arano mothering him with the new school fist. Nowhere he can go.
That's the downfall, like you mentioned there, Raven. Just no combo break. I mean, super aggressive character. Once that ult hits out, you have everything in your arsenal to get that elimination as quickly as possible. But if you get caught up and you're fairly weak, like XY was right there, and the scatter does not go his way. But now OUG's Mike against Wufong here in the second Realm of Yang. It's gonna be Akos here for OUG's Mike and Hottie here for Wufong. Gold staff in hand for Wufong. We see OUG's Mike often to stay here with the blue fist blades for his weapon of choice. Overholding, doesn't let loose, gets the damage this time around. Now it's gonna be the mix up for this side. Ooh, nice little dodge there. Diagonal there off the R&B. Inside the corner, jump LB times 2. Now overholding since the LB focus as well. Off the second dodge. Now Wufong's gonna be forced to pop this ultimate. Drops very low. Mike now didn't even get touched right now. He is chilling. He just came back from the jacuzzi spa. He is vibing, trying to get down some of those bow shots as well onto Wufong. Wufong trying to take a quick reset in for himself to be able to scatter on out right now. Nearly back to full health. Now, looks like he is going to want to try to stay active. Now, F1 called in for him. Mike is going to be forced to pop his ultimate because gets caught up there from the R&B. Nice little dodge there. Does not manage to catch the second one. The third one clinks there from Mike. Catches the fourth one into the uppercut to the V2. No aerial LMB to just play it safer. Clicks off the first there. Now, what's going to be the mix-up? Throws down the V2. Tries to read the pillar jump up. But this could be a scatter here. Wufong now gets caught up for the second time around. The Hottie now invested. Wufong making sure he can stay up. 29 seconds and counting here for this Realm of Yang. The scare rush nearly clips him there into the F1 to the 1-2. There, overholds there for the focus attack. Bit of a showcasing there for Mike off the F1 knockback to confirm the R&B focus there from the drop down.
Mike's like, get this pillar shenanigans out of here. Get it out of here. Just immediately get to the top, instant light attack. And like you said, Creatives, nice follow-up, but it's just the anticipation. You see Mike just swinging for ahead of what Wu Fang was there. But I'm not going to lie, Wu Fang looking kind of nice. I mean, he's going toe-to-toe with the GOAT.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying before. Without the names, I feel like it's a buff to the newer players. It's a buff to anyone who's not in the top 5. They just got no worries. They don't got to read the name afterwards. They don't know if they fought a noob or they fought the GOAT himself. I'm sure Wu Fang's going to go back and be like, wait a minute, that was Mike? He's going to be coming into the next day, just realize, wait a minute, if I could take down Mike, I could take anyone. It's just a straight boost in confidence.
Yep. And I mean, in a game like this, I mean, confidence is key, I would say. I mean, being able to go inside the scrap off with, you know, nothing to fear and just playing your own game and, you know, not having that drawback of, oh, that was so-and-so, that's the champ, or whatever the case can be, can set up a lot of the mental of a lot of players, you know, where, you know, even if you get taken out and you're in soul form and you lose a lot of stuff, not having a name, it's a big difference. But AIs, Gohan sword in hand against FPSDQ's Verse. And Verse now catching the prize. We see him right now playing those claws perfectly well there, and just the damage output there. I like to call him like a mini pulsar because the damage off the claws is just massive. But AI is there with a massive parry. F invested there for Verse. Try to stay safe. Doesn't eat up a lot of damage right now. Now the scrap off continues. 1-2 from the Hong sword. It's a little bit of movement error. Does not get punished for it. And it looks like the aggression is still going to go towards Verse's way.
Verse using the clips very well to ice off some of this pressure as his gold combo break comes about. AIS, though, has his combo break, can take this risk of it. Unfortunately for both of them, we got a gold long sword Mike with the tiger buff. Mike posts up, spotting is out, doesn't want to bother the fight, wants these two to continue their battle. He's just looking to get that last hit, looking for the yoink kill right at the end. Sees Verse, has the ultimate up, wants him to use a little bit of slasher right now, willing to trade out some damage, but Mike still watching, binding his time. Gold longsword plus the tiger buff. Verse finally swings, but Mike with enough distance able to react and tap dodge away from it. Now with this longsword, super tough to get away from Mike's longsword. Verse trying his best, he's going to switch over to the fan, scale rushing over and over, but he still has JL's AIS tracking him as well. And this pace from Mike, he's just kind of lackadaisical, looking and just easing his way for this kill. He's not forcing it, waiting for a mistake. Everyone's going to be invested, reducing a lot of the damage from that scale rush. Now going into the zone, has to be a little bit careful. AIS going around him, and we got a new player adding on to the chase. EWG's Orano coming in, and Verse getting fried up inside the zone, but the zone is ticking away at AIS. Another player showing up, a hottie. It looks like Chuzeng is also showing up to the party. Everyone's just somehow hitting this cliff side. It's because of that challenger buff. AIS with 2 minutes left. He's gonna have to find a soul bloom. Do you think our young hero is gonna find the soul bloom, Creatives?
It's gonna be rough. Doesn't have that ult online. Chazong already cashed up to him, has gold armor and purple fist blades in hand, and now investing the F. He's pretty much vulnerable right now, running right inside the center of this Bane as well. So it's just a matter of time, I believe, with a minute 43. Doing a really good job though. Dropped very low, still staying up. Chazong is over it. He wants to pop this ultimate. He wants to see if he can pick up this elimination. AI is though staying up right now. Make sure he does not get hit by the Bane, but takes up a little bit more, takes up a lot of damage there from the Haughty ultimate. Now trying to continue to scatter, using the side of this rock terrain to maintain his movement. But the following hit there from Chazong, nice investment there for him. Investing that ultimate quickly. Big prayer there from Murano. Cancel into the Phoenix Blast. Now Wu Fang's gonna be forced to pop his ultimate in the back end. Now both shots connected from Murano back to back as well. Murano always having those crazy shots there from the bow or any weapon he has. There goes the mix-up now. What's going to be the mix-up? To the focus there from the Phoenix Blast, and the damage is enough there with the gold longsword. That's all he needed was one prio into the follow-up there from the grapple bump focus attack from the Phoenix Blast. That was a nice showcasing there from Murano. When that's 3 there from Murano and 3 for Chazong here, Raven.
3 kills. Tons of kills going on for both of them, reaching past that 12th place threshold. Mike on the Akos with the longsword versus Chuzang. What can you show us, Mike, on how to beat this fist? 1-2's going to be coming out. Fong's coming out of left field. Now Mike is going to back off. Doesn't want to get lobbied right now with the gold weapon. He's hoping that someone else challenges into this, but Chuzang is going to be able to hold on to the center. Arano does come in with the Phoenix Blast and pushes Chuzang off. Spicy stuff. 5 players left. Mike holding horizontal. Chuzang holding R&B. Barry's going to come out from Mike. Phoenix Blast flank coming out from Arano. No one wants to give up this for free. They're all fighting for it. The last little bit's going to come out, and Chuzang is going to get the armor and the buff. And now it's Chuzang's turn.
Yeah, he is going to be aggressive now off of this burst. Drops 2 blocks of the purple armor, and the scatter is going to be happening for him. We see Arano on the back end getting chased down by Mike as well. Verse doesn't get a lot more of that pressure going towards his way, but Arano, the tester for this game. There goes the claw. Uppercuts here from I believe that was Fong in the back end, or it could have been Verse. Arano drops very low regardless, and now to be forced to pop this ultimate only clips 1 player, and it's gonna be Fong, and Fong is not even that weak. Arano is still trying to stay up here for this game. Is be able to scatter for now. Random bane spawns right in the center of Temple. We see Arano drops half of the HP. He might have get clipped off the R&B there. It drops very low though with the Hottie ultimate in from Chazong, and this is 2nd time around coming in hot there with the Hottie ultimate to snag up these eliminations, and it's playing out perfectly for him with 4 on the board. OUG's Mike now against Fong. Fong trying to scatter on out right now. Drops very low. Does have a dagger in hand, so the chase is going to be on for him. Still has O online if he needs it, as well as F if he's going to try to go ahead and get aggressive off of this. But Mike quickly on the scene. Catches him. R&B Paul in the corner. What's the mix-up? R&B big parasol in the corner into the follow-up 3 as well. He catches him lacking, and Mike with a massive combo. Now Burst showing up to the party, regressing that aggression there onto Mike. Now B2 to scatter on in, staying safe from the Bane. Gets clipped in the backside, and looks like Burst is going to be able to stay safe. Try to pop 1 powder in. Does manage to do so. Nice quick leap there into the B2 there from Mike. Continue his aggression onto Burst. Burst shot very low in the backside. Chazong now has his eyes on him. Mike gets out. He's gonna take a quick reset, and Verse pops the ultimate, and now this could be bad here for Verse, Raven.
Verse with the white armor needs to find a reset right now. Purple armor on deck, finds that 1 heal. Chuzang with the light attack, doesn't go for the follow. Didn't believe. Oh, actually, they did nerf the armor. It doesn't confirm into uppercut anymore. Looks for the hold 3, not able to get it. Now Mike chasing over with the F1 Verse. Dumps all the stamina. Looks for the plungers right now, but it's stuck in the middle of JDG's, Chuzang, and OUG's Mike. Verse desperately trying to get onto the rooftop. Jumping elevator is going to come out, but the double charge just too fast. Kick to the back is going to break Verse down, and Chuzang is going to go up to 5 kills.
I mean, it's just damage on this weapon. Just watch it right now. Jump LB, right? ×2. Just a little bit of focus there. Knocks out 1 block. F caught in there from Mike. Both shot as well. 1-2. Swaps into the purple fist blades here for Mike. He knows. Chazong now can be able to output a lot of damage and quickly if he catches Mike with one of those focus attacks. Now, to continue to get aggressive, Clinks comes in off the focuses, ×2, since the RB focus. Now the 3rd one as well, but it's going to go towards Mike's way. And now Chazong's going to go ahead and scatter on out. The health is even off of this, and Chazong didn't even clip Mike with a full focus attack, and he still knocked down half of that gold armor. Now Mike gonna go ahead and get aggressive. Grapple into the bow shot. Scare Rush connects there, and this is gonna be big damage. Jump LB, jump LB. Oh, I thought he had the terrain to continue going, but Mike now can be forced to pop this ab. 82% here for this ultimate. Gets cat locking down. This is gonna kill. This big damage. Jump LB doesn't go for the focus attack. Looks for the jump LB's overholding. Now since the LB focus tries to go right back in into the cannon shot, and Mike is gonna fall. Chazong winning this game. And that's a massive game here for Chazong. And I believe that's 6 on the board for him for game number 3.
There's just a lot of stuff to get caught on and not a lot of solid infinite kite spots. Now, man, I love these springs in the back. It's one of my favorite places to fight. It looks like Mike, really strange locations where he's been choosing to land lately.
Yeah, we see him. You know, this is a good time to try to test some drops. That's the 1-2-3 follow there for AIs against Chazong to quickly eliminate him for the start of this game. Now elimination, just resurrection now for Chazong. Now Fong against AI is going back at it. 1-2 from the dagger. This is a fan here for Fong. Staple weapon goes into the F to the grapple bump. 1-2 on the ground. F1 invested there for the Akos. Click comes in. Wind Gust does not do no stagger, but gets a little bit of damage now. A little bit of scatter. Now we see Mike showing up to the party. No armor yet for Mike. Does have blue claws in hand. Wufong in the background. That's a lot of players landing here, but this is a beautiful zone for sure.
I thought it was going to be an ISO fight over here. I was like, man, really edge map, just a little bit of high yield. Like, no. 5 people all the way up here, all the way to the north, just north of the Red Jade. Now Pace is going for a ride and gets hit by the triple charge on the great sword. Zhao Yuan is dominating for this Red Jade. New kid on the block, your XY just doing work. Yeah, some has ultimate already off spawn, has the Akos are pressuring Fong. It's a tough position for Fong. He is going to get sacked right now, but makes it over the railing, able to deny any type of uppercut shenanigans. But now AIS trying to keep up the pressure onto Fong, but Fong doing a good job of fiending his retreat, getting able to pepper in his F2, get some good value off of it, and now AIS is going to get peeled off by Mike. Mike's been doing this all day, just at that last little bit when you just think you're about to finish that kill, he just comes out of nowhere and just hits you with the fist from behind. Now Fong does come back, and he is going to hit Mike from behind and pick up that kill with the fan.
Wow, let me be focused there into the soul break from the dagger there from AI. Fong now going to be forced to pop this ultimate, trying to stay up, trying to pick up another one on the board. Catches the half to the uppercut, 1-2 aerial R&B there for Fong. Now trying to scatter on out. Oh my, wait. He threw the F towards the wall. And he pre-input LMB to catch the LMB. What? That was disgusting there for Fong. That was nice there from Fong. Stays up, gets another one on the board there for DRG's. Fong now has 2 currently here for game number 4 with Fong. Now, it's going to go ahead and scatter into the middle of the map. We see GG Shaw and Arano getting parried here by GG Shaw. LB focused there from the Hong sword. Got Star showing up to the party there. Now another parry, but this time Arano to Shaw, and Shaw's gonna fall off of this. And now a TE Star against Arano. LB fall here from the fist blades. 1-2 big damage up for LB. Now Hottie ultimate invested here for Arano. He's gonna have to try to retreat off of this, and he does manage to create the space. And now it's gonna be a chase game here for TE Star. Star is gonna try to stay close to Arano, popping the ultimate as well, matching that ult to try to get this elimination on this board. Arano now is going to be able to avoid that 3 charge. Now it's going to get clipped off the second 1-2 on the ground in the back end. Now the ult is gone for Arano as well as for Star. Mix up once again, catches the Scare Rush. RB probably F invested there for Star. Arano continuing his aggression, wants to pick up this elimination right now. It's an isolated fight, so this is a good spot to do so. Arano, we go ahead and create a little bit of space. Oh my god, he dodges that LB focus, avoids the damage. Arano has the F to try to stay safe, trying to scatter on out. This time around, common armor swap there for Star. Arano trying to look for any of himself. Finds the blue one though. Musket shots. Make in the background is going to be XY showing up to the party. And this is a demon showing up. You got to be careful. He's going to apply a lot of pressure. Arano does get a little bit of safe distance at the top of the roof, but XY is right behind him.
Yeah, Arano doing a good job on this Hottie, and Hottie really shines in the center of the map. There's a lot of verticality over here, and you're just able to use that ultimate to go up and down in the situation. But Zhao Yuan making his way down from the north. Remember, we saw him dominate in the north. He definitely has the Red Jade. I'm curious to see whether or not he forces an issue here where he guarantees this first Yang. Like, having that Red Jade gives you a huge advantage, and I'm wondering if he plays to his strengths and doesn't risk accidentally getting popped right before this first Yang. So Shaw's going to take a nice parry coming out from Mike. Shaw with the white Hong sword and Katana. Are we weapon swapping Hong sword and Katana right now? Fong's just showing up the party. I feel like Mike and Fong have been duking it out every single time, and usually someone's monkey in the middle trying to deal with it. Arano joining the party as well, and it looks like he's able to bail out of here. And Fong switches targets completely to Mike on the Kylan, and we got the Christmas hat fashion on Mike again, showing up with these fists. I mean, he puts a Christmas hat on every single male character that he can possibly have. I don't know. Is every day Christmas for Mike? I feel like it's Christmas every time we get to watch him in solos. But first Yang's gonna be coming out. First already posted up. Chu Zhang already posted up. I want the salty run back on Chu Zhang and Mike to see, was it a fluke, or did Chu Zhang do the homework and he got the read on Mike now?
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting to see. Hopefully we get it. Fingers crossed. That's the first time I see somebody using a lever to go away. Once again, another new aspect of this map that you don't have anywhere else. Having that cannonball to be able to retreat from situations, as we see now. It's going to be a scrap off here to try to pick up the Yang pass, and looks like it's going to go towards Star's way. Scatters on out for a little bit. No, Mike now snags it up. Mike is going to have the pass. Jails, AIs. He's going to go ahead and change his attention onto Mike. Mike's going to go ahead and kite this out. And this is like a little game of cat and mouse right now. We see Mike trying to apply the pressure. Goes 1, 2, 3. Scatters on out. Does not want to get third party. TE Star waiting in and out as well. Look at him playing the outer ring of this Yang circle to be able to just stay up. Does not want to get caught up. Arana not showing it to the party. So the pressure is going to go towards Mike's way completely. He has to, he can pop it because he's going to get it back once he goes inside the realm of Yang. So now you see them retreating here. Everybody does not want to get caught up that damage, because if you do drop low, all the attention is going to go away from Mike. It's going to go towards that player. AI is going to eat up a little bit of damage off that first slash. Mike only scaling blue right now off this ult. Still holding blue, making sure he can stay up. 9 seconds to counting. Looks like Mike is going to have that save, take it straight towards the realm of Yang. You see nobody trying to get active right now. They know this is dangerous, but that it's gone now. Everybody going to start going back in, but it's a little bit too late. Mike goes in, waiting for his opponent in the realm of Yang. We see him with blue fist blades, has a blue launcher in the back pocket, and a common fist blades as well in the back pocket. And it's going to be against Verse here, Raven.
Verse versus Mike. Verse definitely did a lot in the last NBPL finals. So we're going to see whether or not Verse is ready for this season today versus the GOAT himself, Mike. Nice poke damage coming out from Mike. Gets the scale rush, forcing out the combo break already. Verse faking the pistol shots, going to look for a scale press. A little bit of an error, goes for the jumping LB to deny with the clang. Mike with the tap dodge roll. Ooh, tricky. Coming out, Mike though with the pressure, crouching LMB, getting the reset. Nice cross from Verse, forced to pop the ultimate. F's going to be coming out. Verse trying to hold his ult for the ult from Mike, but no ult's going to be coming out from Mike. Wait a minute, is Mike going to be able to pop an ult? He's about to take some big damage. Last hit situation, Mike with the overextension. You see Mike chuckle this like, yeah, I mean, I trolled a little bit.
Yeah, didn't respect the Liam out there. Gets punished for it. But now, Fong against XY. Purple pole sword in hand. Fong has purple fan. Staple weapon here for Fong once again. Kylan B Matari this time around. Buttstock into the crotch of B. Big damage. Stoneform to stay safe. Beautiful weapon to do so. Big damage as well. Has that Stoneform advantage as well to stay up, but that's the damage going towards Fong's way, and XY drops very low. Raw uppercut 1-2. Stoneform stays safe to take the initial damage. Now 1-2. Kylan ultimate invested here for XY. Now what's gonna be the mix up? Try to catch the dodges. Oh, catches him off the F in the corner. That's 1-2. The shadow step does not connect in the background. DRG is falling now. Invests his Matari ultimate. Gets clipped off the blast shot slice as well. Gets the raw uppercut. F called in there from XY. Trying to stay up. The shadow step does not connect because he has the Volt Banks. He stays up, and Fong now he might be tilting after this. He's still trying to stay up. The Matari ultimate is gone. The Kylan ultimate is gone as well. It's gonna be a neutral battle. What's gonna happen? Catches that foul, and this can kill. RB focus, area RB, not even needed there. And XY falls off of that, and Fong with a breath of relief there. Make sure he can stay up in that realm of Yang.
Really good job able to ice off the pressure from that Kylan ultimate. Now Mike with his Kylan ultimate doing the smackdown onto Verse. 1, 2. Can we get a 3? Last slash going up. Mike's gonna take the opportunity and go for this reset, but Verse is not gonna let him go in. Psych, we're back in. Doesn't matter. Verse is gonna smack Mike down, and Mike's gonna be eliminated for another goose egg.
Wow.
Rana versus JL's AIS Akko's ult is going to be invested. Nice Tiger Pounce, getting some value, pushing around him off. Going to be able to get a reset here. Rana falling all the way to the bottom. Jeez. So much verticality in this area. And JL's AIS happy to take this reset. Happy to slow down a little bit. And now Zhao Yuan showing up with that Yang depletion is going to want another kill. But Fong first. Going to find JL's AIS with his nice victory on the Matari. Can he hold him down on this ship? There's so many nooks and crannies on this ship. Very easy to kite up and down. Anytime you have verticality in almost every single video, because of the sound, you cannot tell whether or not your opponent is above you or below you, because verticality is really hard to replicate in video games. Now, Zhao Yuan at the bottom. Everyone's joining in over here. I see 5 or 6 players on the mini map. Just everyone's filing in. Zhao Yuan on the pulsar. I don't believe this is Kelly, but very rarely do we see any of the NBPL players actually roll pole sword in neutral.
I've just been thinking about the Colin this whole time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, Verse gets cut off the LMB uppercut. That's big damage. Action. The bow shot doesn't connect, and Verse wasn't moving. Was trying to get that Vermilion's Birds. That's what was happening there. Action now does get a 1 on the board for himself. It looks like XY might be getting focused here. Not sure who has aggression. There's Shazam. Shazam very low on the bottom side of this hut right now. 3 charging here for XY. XY now trying to see if he can find an opening for himself to try to pick up elimination on the board. Fong in the back end does drop very low as well. LB does not connect ×2. Now overholding. Does not bite off the parry. Doesn't release. Now Scare Rush does not connect. F invested there from Fong. Now F called in for XY to stay safe off that F prio there from Fong. Overholding the Scare Rush. Trying to see if he can find another opening. Pace not showing up to the party. Burst, AIs, Wu Fong, GG Shaw, DRG Spawn, Chazong eating up damage from a bow shot from downtown from AIs to E Star. Everybody here in this area right now, they see the aggression happening. Look at everybody grappling at the same time. They have their eyes into that opponent. Scare Rush does not connect their F card and Chazong drops very low. Who's gonna be the elimination? It's gonna be Arando with a bow shot in the back end. Does get the elimination on the board for himself, and that's his second one here for game number 4. XY now popping this ultimate. Now what's going to be the mix-up here for XY? Gets second slashes in. What's going to be the third? He's going to find the open there onto Fong. Looks like he's going to hold this out, wait it out. Fong now trying to scatter out, trying to cut the line of sight there from XY. But looks like some aggression go towards him. Just a little bit of grapple spam there in the back end. XY now is going to go ahead and cancel that ult. Going to save that 30%. Action and Wu Fong still going at it, the top side of this pillar. We got the second Realm of Yang starting to form on up. Wu Fong with the Yang pass already in hand. 20 seconds to try to go inside that Realm of Yang. Action looking to try to contest him, to try to see if he can get that pass off of him. Go ahead and hit the bell. Get a little bit more info. Gonna get the call in the back end. We see it now. It's going to be the mix up for these players, but let's take a quick look at the overall kills for game number 4. DRG Fong with a massive game 4 right now with 3 on the board on the Matari. Chazong with 1. FPS ZQ's Verse with 3. Arano with 2. Action with 1, as well as AIs. And it looks like Action does manage to go inside the Realm of Yang, and it's going to be Action against Chazong. Matari v Justina. And like Raven mentioned, these characters are very similar, just in, different ways of how they work, but still catching that problem and stuff. It's going to be a toss-up here, Raven.
Yeah, Matari has a little bit more offense and Justina a little bit more defense. Both of them have dashes, so nice shift parry, able to catch the focus attack of the friend. Chuzeng going for a ride. Nice optimal combo. 1-2 LMB. Jumping LMB. Interesting. Untrue. Is going to get 2-1-1 by Chuzeng, but the F2 is going to combo break and deny it. Tough position right now. Action is going to use that light attack to get a little bit of a poke in before he's going to be ultimate. Looks for the freeze, not able to. Nice gold frame coming out from Chuzeng. Going for a ride. 2-1-1 again from Chuzeng. Big damage coming out with the nunchucks. RMB being buffed recently. Now going for a ride back to back. 2-1-1s, and we just released the LMB. Smack, get out of here.
Wow.
Don't Wufeng versus Arano. Tough matchup when you're behind as the MVP. I believe that was a Pokeball. You see a Pokemon Master?
2?
V2 Wufeng?
I would have to wait to see that. I don't know the icons, but we have the O up Arano as well on the Hadio. Looks like the Liam is trying to look for that opening right now. Yeah, has not thrown that blade on the ground. Arano with the advantage right now, continuing the pressure, but the ult is gone now. Wufong now trying to pop a quick one in. RB Prowl, F called in there for the Liam. Sends the RB focus, gets the damage there off the claws. Now Arano trying to see if he can continue the aggression. It's going to weave that R&B focus this time around. Back to back there from Wufong. Doesn't catch the second. Arano now clinks off the focus. Oh, he's not afraid of releasing those Wufong, just letting those R&B focuses go, as he knows the damage output there from that focus attack from this weapon. Now a Scare Rush connects here for Arano. Jump LMB. Gonna read it now. F caught in there for Wufong. And this is the good thing about that F right there. You throw it back into the crouch LMB, gets a little bit more damage extra. Arano now clinks, drops very low. The health is pretty much even. Oh, goes for the Scare Rush, and it pays off for him. Wufong goes for the bow shots, but the second shot gets stopped by the Scare Rush, and Arano winning this Realm of Yang. And that was a nice showcasing there from EWG Arano.
Yeah, he just last second does not flinch, keeps up the aggression, gets the jumping element, doesn't want to take the reset. We're both 1 HP. Let's play this out. Let's see who's going to get this last hit. And he's able to get a gold dagger, gold longsword on that hottie. He's going to be super stacked going into the end game later on. 10 people alive, 1 person in the soul. Action on the Justina. 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Needs to find a Soul Bloom here. Unfortunately for him, he's going to be running into TE's start on the hottie. Perry's going to be coming down. Wants to bait out combo break from Justino. Not able to, though. All he had was dual Howl Blades. Didn't have a nice single hit focus attack weapon like Longsword or Pole Sword. And it looks like Action finding his time. He's letting it cook a little bit. Doesn't want to eat it when it's super, super rare. Waiting for TR Star possibly to get focused right now, but Fong not interested in being part of the heavy lifting of the job. It looks like if Action wants to make this happen, he's going to have to do it himself on the top. He is going to run into the likes of Fong again on the Matari. Fong doing level changes perfectly, setting himself and his opponent on fire with the lava over here in this area. I feel like the lava does a little bit damage, and then when you sit in it for a little bit, you're just like, wait a second, I'm getting cooked like a lobster. It's getting full fried while you're fighting like just zippings and stuff. But JL's AIS versus Wufang. Wufang has been impressing me all day today, creatives.
Yeah, Wufang. He has a nice neutral, gets his elimination. He get hyper aggressive as well, not afraid to go in. Now, taking a quick reset in for himself, pacing the mix, XY and AIS as well. All 4 players on this side of the map. But looking out here at the other side of the map, Action, Chazong. I saw 2 other people, Fong, Star as well. Arano, 5 players here in the mix right now. Chazong and Arano going at it. Fong, GG shot, trying to look for those bow shots. Star as well, getting hyper aggressive. Burst starting to show up as well. We have Yang depletion timers there for Action and Wufang. So Wufang has to try to get active pretty soon. Action already trying to find an opening for himself right now. Now, what's going to be the mix-up? Hong Sword in hand once again for Action. And looks like Action really does love playing this Hong Sword. We see him pretty much all day today being playing the Hong Sword time and time again. Now, still trying to catch up onto somebody. Arano, little bit of low tap there onto Action. Crouching and bees. Let's get the damage off of that though. Overholds. R&B focus there for Action. Arano now trying to scatter on now. The terrain here is a little tricky for the chase down. We see a lot of players showing up. Now it's going to be GG Shaw on the Kylan. Now in the back end, Chazong as well showing up to the party. And the pressure is all going to go towards Action's way. The lone wolf Justina in this mix. And it looks like he's trying to stay up. But now GG Shaw burst, pace. Everybody has his eyes onto Action, and Action doing the best that he can to try to stay up. Looks like it's going to be a matter of time. That gets fully aggressed on. No, everybody scatters. Everybody's going to wait this out. Nice little scare rush there from GG Shaw. One on the ground. Now the follow-up R&B as well. Action's going to be forced to pop his ultimate. Cannon shots flying into the from the back end now. Freeze does connect the V2 onto GG Shaw. Tries to read it. He's trying to stay in the mix, but he's dropping very low. Needs to try to pick up a Soul Loom. 37 seconds of counting, but GG Shaw with the elimination there off the Colin all. Everybody's trying to snag the Soul Bloom, but it looks like he's going to go towards GG Shaw's way.
Yeah, Kylan pretty much like Justina got the dashes just all built in one, you know? No need to actually do a little bit more. You just got to go through your opponent, dash back and forth, but JL's AIS on the Akos. Will he have the same success as Verse and Mike did earlier? Nice parry's going to be coming out. Drop down's coming out. Wufang fading away with a dagger. Able to ice off some of this pressure, but now Wufang's going to hold his ground. LMB's going to come out. Nice tap dodge, denying that instant LMB release. Both of them look staring at an armor reset. Both white armor, round 2. Here we go again. LMB's going to be released. Looks for the stagger on the fadeaway. Able to get out the gold up. Now, what's the move from Wufang? He's in a tough position right now. He can fall to a full focus attack. He's doing his best. But AIS is staying smothering with the light attacks. Double hold dodge R&B. Arano's coming in to try to steal the kill, but AIS is not going to take it. Arano, what a scoundrel. Just finding the kill steal.
Wow, that's the second time he does that. I've seen him time and time again. He's charging up those bow shots and he's connecting with them now. AIS back towards this wall, trying to stay up. Does have the weapon of choice that he needs for the big damage, but now only with common armor. Arano as well. Mank in the dome. Crouching bees 1-2, big damage, overholds. F1 called in for AIS. Now Crouching bee gets a little bit more damage onto Arano. Since the RB focus gets the damage now, he does catch the mid dodge as well. Arano's gonna be forced to pop this ultimate. It's gonna be a quick little reset. Still on common armor, staying up for now. Has the online. GG shot showing up to the party. XY as well. The pressure happening very quickly already, and now it scatters onto XY now. Looks like he is gonna go ahead and try to charge up the scale rush. Looks like he does manage to not get full committed, but first one on the scene once again. 1-2. It's gonna overhold, doesn't let it loose, trying to stay up. Now, around in the back end, reloading that bow. We see it. GG Shaw, XY. Another player showing up with a pole sword as well. I believe it's Fawn. And now everybody looking towards the Akko's way. AIS is going to be forced to pop this Akko's ultimate. No problem, yeah, for anybody. Casts the V2 onto XY. And XY's going to eat up a lot of damage. Oh my god, loses all that armor. He has to be real careful to be forced to pop this ultimate. Oh my god, gets the knockback into the LMB. And that was disgusting. Gets the soul bloom as well. And now the scatter's going to go towards his way, I believe.
Now you see everyone surrounding, grapple into pistol shot nonstop. Now you just instantly shredded with armor. As soon as he gets that soul bloom, he gets a little bit of health left. But now he has to pop ultimate, but no one's even remotely low. He does find a little bit of an opening here to find a heal. Lucky. The 80% moon maintenance is going to come out, taking the center of that. He has to gamble to go through, but Chuzeng with the gold pole sword. The dash is going to be coming in, looking for the scare rush. Doesn't get the RP. Moonbane is going to be coming in. Chuzeng is getting cooked up by the Moonbane now. Shaw saw the flop going out. Now Star stuck in the corner. Chuzeng gets smacked in the backwards by Fong. Chuzeng trying to get up there with the pole sword, trying to create some space, but the grapple vibe is going to be checked. Fong knows. Now Chuzeng doesn't have ultimate name, does have an F charge. Where's he going to go with it? He's going to go straight up. Has blistering, but the pistol shots are going to be coming out. Switches over to the miss. Can he find his way out of here? No. Fong is going to let him know, I am the Matari player. I'm going to take you down. Get out of here. And puts Chuzeng out of his misery. Now Shaw. Looking to hold this down. Doesn't want to force the issue. We're up to 5 kills for Fong, and Shaw's gonna find the parry onto Fong. Nice. Fong's been doing some spicy stuff with the dagger on Matari today, Kratos.
Yeah, he is. I see the line he doing too. Like, he be getting active, right? He does invest the F. He continues the neutral against the player, and he does a little bit of a scatter. He tries to bait you to thinking like, yo, come and chase me. Quickly turns around, throws on the F, catches the power once again to the uppercut. I've seen the line already like 4 times already on the Matari. He was doing it before as well. So Fong there showcasing Matari with the dagger / ban. Still showcasing out pace. S1 pace on the Justina right now. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the Kylan. Like, how do I feel about the Kylan right now? Haven't seen.
He's really all in. You see it, like,
yeah,
it drains his health every time he slashes, and then
it's dangerous.
This end game is dangerous, man.
Yeah,
you got to figure out the exact sequence so you get the snowball off of it. But everyone's just so disciplined now. You see the cannons coming out, Arana slowing down. And because of the Yang change for second Yang, all of those Yang winners, everyone has gold armor, man. No one's poor going down here. This is all the wealthy of Naraka right here. Everyone with the gold armor, chilling, vibing. Fong. That's what I was saying, that I feel like there's a lot that could be done with the timing of ultimates right now. Fong's gonna pop his ultimate a little bit earlier, doesn't want to take it all the way to end game, and Shaw is stuck in this tough position, using that hottie tech, looking for the sneaky dash, but he is in a tough spot right now. Arano's gonna be fading out, scouting him down, and it looks like Shaw's gonna have his last breath right here. Who's gonna pick up this last kill? He's throwing Kobe's from a mile away. Pace trying to find that cannon kill, but Pace gonna eat a little bit of damage. Shaw slowly making his way back to safety, but all we got is buttery rocks. There's just danger around every corner, but I gotta commend my man. He's surviving really long, considering how booty this terrain is right now.
Yeah, he's staying up, and now the pressure quickly goes towards his way from Arana there with the Merciless, trying to scatter right out. Still creates a lot of distance. Fong still trying to stack up this elimination, gets grapple stagger there from 2 players, using the tree here on the outskirts of the zone, trying to stay up, gets flip off the Merciless from Arana once again, and it's gonna be Fong with the musket shot, and that's 5-6 there for Fong, showing up here in this end game. 6 on the board, currently 4th with 29.8. TE Star, DRG's Fong, SS1's Pace, EWG Arano, all slow down the tempo immediately right after that elimination connects there from Fong, as we see. And like you mentioned, Raven, right now the league is looking mad structured right now, mad composed. Everybody has evolved right now from what I'm seeing, playing out the new map as well. Very structured. Nice ship parry there from Pace onto TE Stars. F invested, I believe, had the sap as well, not sure, didn't catch the full animation of the parry, but TE Star drops very low. Now the pressure could go towards Star's way. Fong, first one to see once again, big nuisance here, investing the F, clips off of it, investing the F, as well is going to be Star popping to that ultimate here from this Hottie. We see the Merciless nearly clipping there. Arana being a big nuisance as well there with this the stab in the back end. We see him still applying the pressure onto Star, and Star trying to stay up. And once this ult is gone, it's going to be carnage here for TE Star.
Yeah, Sar doing his best with that gold weapon, trying to get enough damage onto someone else. But Arano, even though we're brothers and hotties and no more, he's looking to take out his one competition for the win for this endgame. And the pace poking over to Star, doesn't want him to get the reset. Nice Merciless coming out from Arano's just swinging for anyone. He doesn't really care. Anyone could be taking this Merciless right now. Pace, you want some of this? Star, you want some of this? Fong is gonna find another kill, up to 7 kills on the Matari. And now Arano still with that Merciless, just being an absolute nuisance as we're winding down to this heal off situation. Is Fong gonna be able to clutch it up, or will the Hottie be able to come down from the sky and burn everyone alive, finding the kills? Arano trying to dodge, weave, the dashes from Jacina, the dashes from Matari. He's doing his best, going up and down. He knocks Pace into zone, but Fong on the low ground, gonna stay all the way down here, gonna land the focus attack, but he just sets up Arano to find the kill. Now Fong from the top row looking for the focus attack, fading away, faking the dash through, looks for the little bit of siphon, goes for the teleport jumping LMB, but Arano doesn't fall for it, able to tap dodge left and right. The uppercut's gonna be coming out. It's not gonna matter. Hottie is gonna prevail. Arano is gonna take down that first with a juicy 1.2 multiplier and 3 placement points, but Fong, school days, I always wish that would be the case. But going into game 5, we got the Fireflies on deck on the Honorus. We have your boy XY looking kind of nice with it, chasing down the Chuzang, already moving towards the platform. Got Mike with the double goose egg game. Is he going to wake up? Is he gonna actually ult this time? He is on Hottie, and Mike has one of the most clutch hotties. It is the character that he was able to clutch on Koi Cup. He has so many hours on this character next to Liam, and I think Hottie definitely fits Mike one of the most, just because of the amount of neutral you're able to get to play with Hottie. But we're gonna get JL's AIS versus TE Star. This is gonna be the first blood. AIS trying to close the distance, but Star just, we just teleported across with that instant scale rush. Looking nice with that movement. Nice claim. Nice situation. He's going to get light into the cross, into the uppercut, put in the corner, no combo break. This is a 2-1-1, but gets the armor swap. No need, no problem right now. Star is going to get a nice parry right here. Hits with the 1 charge RMB for that nice damage. Knows that the combo break is going to be coming back online. JL's AIS is trying to fade away. Can he have the same success that Star did? But it looks like SS1's Pace is going to close the distance. Look for the light attack. LMB is going to be released. Doesn't get the ceiling scale rush. And still, AIS trying to create some space, trying to find the armor. Parry's going to come out from Star from the top roads, coming down with the vengeance. But ultimately popped out from Pace. And this is one of the greatest parts of this Liam. You just get the free last hit, but not so free. AIS is not going to make it easy. And Star's going to come with a double charge and yoink the kill. Now we got the round 2 SS1 versus TE Star.
I just thought about it. AIS is AS. Same player.
I don't know what the I is.
Yeah, it's the same player. He got me this whole time. I thought he was a new player, but I kept looking at him like, man, he looks very familiar. I just can't put a name to his face, but it's literally an extra I in his name. But TE Star going back at it. Let's go for the F. Nice scare rush there from Pace. Pace now be forced to follow up there. It does manage to get the LMB, but no, the F caught him there from Star. Now another TP there for Star into the 2-1-1. Gets the damage, tries to overhold, doesn't get the damage off of that. Pace now is going to go ahead and take a quick little reset in for himself. Star does not get the vision to take that TP away from him. Now he's going to go ahead and send it, but a nice parry there from Pace. Reads it, and he's going to get punished for it. And Star not happy about that one. He is going to fall, and Pace with a nice read, knowing he was going to release that TP. Now DRG's Fong against XY. 1-2 musket shot does not connect, trying to respond with a pistol shot. Fong now was going to mix up. Does he still have the momentum from game number 4? We're gonna have to wait and see. Let's go for the scare rush. He's gonna go ahead and scare rush up high. Fong now clinks times 2. Both players with nearly half of the same health, but that's a massive barrier there from XY. Cancels to the R&B focus. F caught in there from Fong. It's going to be Kylan versus Kylan. R&B jump LNB. Now it's going to be the ult coming out here for Fong. What's going to be the mix-up? He's going to match it. XY, we use the first one, gets clipped off the second. Third one does connect as well. Now XY drops very low. Fourth one gets weed. The fifth one, no, it's going to be first one there for XY. Connects. Fong still applying the pressure. Is going to weed the third one. Now, the follow-up does not connect there. XY drops very low. He manages to stay up, has gold katana in hand, does not want to lose it. Fong scatters on now, and XY still applying the pressure. Fong with one already on the board. XY with none. Pace with one and Burst with one as well. Extra as well on the board. Now Fong taking a quick little reset. Gets a common armor swap once again. Ready to go back in. We'll see him quickly readjusting. XY still with no armor in play, but we're going to have Mike and Action this time around.
Oh, Action has Mike's number today. Wow. It was not a fluke. He's going to take down OUG's Mike. Wow. Bauda. Action representing Bauda well today. Where's Action on the leaderboard right now? I think he's a
one-dayer, I believe.
He's a one-dayer. He's climbing up 10.5. Wants to make it to that, at least like, I would say like around 14 to 16 points is comfortable as long as you're able to do that back-to-back days. It's all about consistency, especially the way he likes to play. This Grief platform right now, Xiaoran with the Ballista kind of sneaking out here. Bell's going to be getting hit. Goes for the shot onto Xiao Yuan. Bauda's Action is on the other side. Fong just being a little cheeky, a little trickster over here, trying to see if he can find an opening right now. Just wants to get to his body, and it looks like Action's at the storage is like, truce. Just wants to fly up, get out of here, set up for the next Yang. Mike's still not on the leaderboard, though, and Action already up to 2 with Verse and Pace, getting 1 kill off spawn. And this is just what I was saying. It's so hard to get a kill in this league, and it looks like now, at this Holoroth, everyone was a little bit more split than we've been seeing most of the day. The Fireflies spread out the map. Everyone wants to do some type of Firefly timing and not necessarily just hot drop and find those kills initially. We'll have to see how this first Yang is going to treat us. I do want to see Chuzang versus Mike to see what would happen, and a Xiaoyan versus Mike to see where we're at. Mike, unfortunately, has white armor, though.
Just very low, getting full aggressed on right now with Yang passing. He already died once to Action. He has to pop this ultimate to try to stay up. He's going to go ahead and invest powders as well. If he does manage to go inside as well, but Yang, he's going to have close to no resources. Getting clipped off of this. Oh, since the RB focus, they're getting clipped off. I thought he got hit off of that. He could have been eliminated. Mike now, but 34 seconds still remaining. The ult's about to be gone right now. Now, there it is. What's going to be the mix-up? Tries to grapple on top, but no. F caught in there for Mike. The pressure's still going to go towards Mike's way. Decides to back on up. Wants to get rid of that pass. He has to because his life is on the line. No aggression. No. Wufong, I believe. Wufong still applying the pressure. No. Stops it. Does not fully commit there to Mike. Mike with a smart play there, avoiding the elimination here with game 5. Not wanting to be taken out early in this game as well. I believe game number 3 ended up with 0 on the board as well. So he does not want a 2-for-1 today. But Chazong, go ahead and wait this out. Tries to go to South realm, Yang does not manage to do so. We got Action versus S1. We got EWG versus GGJL versus FBSDQ verse against AS. What do you give this to? The Temi? Who's versus on? Versus on Akos.
Versus the Demon. He also got the Fist of Destiny right now. He's going to go with the Overhold. But AIS going to release early. Going to get Whip Punish. The classic Overhold strategy with the Fist. Looking for the crouch down. Be canceled. Tap dodge roll out of there. Verse bobbing. Weaving. You're seeing just how dynamic Verse is looking right now. AIS though doesn't need any of that. Just gonna get that parry, that nice kick to the face, doing that big damage. But the Akros ult is gonna push him against the wall. He still has semi ults online. Jumping R&B is gonna connect. He does get the wake up. Gold F is gonna be invested, and now he's gonna come down. He misses the stagger though. The wisp at a moment right there. Gonna go for the full reset. Does Akros gonna have any leaps coming out of this? One more F's gonna come out. Looks like we're going back to neutral. Pillar shenanigans, holding the pillar, staring at each other. Pistol shot's gonna come out from Verse. One charge gonna be coming out. F invested, defense raised. What is AI's read right here? He's gonna find the LMB, look for the chase down, not able to get it. Pistol shot's gonna come out. Fade away, double charge into the cross. Verse tries to go for the scale rush, but AIS is on top of him, jumping. LMB's going to deny that situation. Overlord's going to come out. He gets the uppercut combo, put against the wall, and Verse made me eat my words.
Wow.
AIS is going to make me eat my words. He's going to take down Verse.
Wow.
That's a really strong dueler, too. Good on AIS. 5 games of warm-up.
Yeah, that was nice. Patient, too. Clinks off the 2. Tries to play it safe, parries off the 3rd as well, and doesn't release it. But, you know, goes towards AIS's way. Mike still in big trouble, getting focused on right here. Needs to be real careful. His last life of game number 5 still has not been able to scale off of anything. Still uncommon armor. Blue Spear is all he has. Arano with a scale rush. Now tries to shoot the cactus, thinking he was going to go that way. Has the ult to try to stay safe. Everybody, look at everybody in the back end. 2, 4, 5. 5 players in the back end. Wufong Star. AES in the back end. Arano not getting aggressed on. Everybody still trying to look for Mike, Wufong, Curse, all showing up to the party. Mike does manage to create the distance. Looks like AIS is going to be aggressed on here by GG Shaw. F caught in. Oh, tries to Raw Dragon, and AIS is going to fall in for GG Shaw. I caught it there barely. F into the 1.0. No, doesn't have the terrain to do so. Catches the RB problem. No, that's going to be the V2 there from Justina Arano. LB focus off of that. Pace in the back end. Trying to see if he can find his elimination as well. Arano drops very low. Still trying to get super aggressive. No, trying to scatter on now. AIS does have a second life off the Vermilion's Birds Bite that he got from that Realm Yang. GG Shaw, though. That's going to be a massive parry from Arano. Doesn't get the damage off, though. Now the Liam Ultimate is going to be invested here from Pace. Does not get the damage off, but GG Shaw still in the mix. 1, 2, 3. No, gets stopped by the F, and Pace with the elimination onto Arano. And he is going to get another one on the board for himself. That's going to be 2. Has a Yin depletion timer. Does not cleanse, though. And the scatter is still going towards his way. He's very low. And this could be a big problem here for Pace, Raven.
Yeah, Pace doing a lot of work right now with this fan, trying to create the distance, but no one has managed to escape the lobby once you get down to this point. The white armor resets. Even Mike has been falling today. There's too many players left and right just surrounding you. It's almost like a punt return in football. You just see everyone chasing down this one player. Pace is going to be able to cut noise. Another person making me eat my words. He is going to find the reset right now. Shaw is going to be the main focus fire with that Vermilion's buff. He is going to have a second life, but Bowda's Action having a massive game right now, already up to 4 kills. We're not even up to the second Yang. And it's just the gold weapons from winning that first Yang. It's just so powerful. You just do so much damage just off the 1 charge, 2 charge. You don't even have to do anything fancy. Just the amount of pressure gold weapons cause for you, especially if you're lucky enough to get the fist. With the blue fist online tier 0 weapon, doesn't matter that it's blue. It's still doing the big damage. First to go in with the jumping LB, trying to cover the retreating scale rushes. Not able to. AIS is able to, or Fong is able to make it to the top. And AIS with the gold pole sword, not going to be able to pursue very, very quickly. They have 4 or 5 people here ready for this next Yang. This is a very spicy ticket Yang beforehand. First, looking for the RMB. Pre-nerfed RMB. This blistering speed looks for the whole dodge into delay 1 charge parry. Now around 4. Zhao Yuan does not bite to this. He is going to go for a ride here. 1, 2. Doesn't get the follow-up, though. Zhao Yuan's lucky right now. F or just double charge is going to come out. Now both ultimates are coming out. No one wins in this instant. We just both end up dying. Star's going to be coming through with a nice yoinky with that Matari charged F2.
Got both shots flying on in. XY about to get rid of that ultimate. 30% on the rage. Trying to for the first slash. Hits the second and the third. 4th one doesn't connect. The 5th one does, though. Uses all his dashes off of that. Now Star overholding the F. Does not get the damage off of that. F called in for XY, trying to scatter on out. We got player Star showing on in as well. People already posted up for the Roman Yang. XY does manage to stay safe. GG Shaw against TE Star this time around. 1, 2 off the minx there. Now what's going to be the mix up? Does manage to scatter on out. Star in the back end still getting aggressive on. GG Shaw gets out safe. TE Star, though, has a lot of aggression going towards his way from AIS, and I believe AIS wants to get another one on the board. I thought he had Yang depletion time, but he does not. This is very tricky right here. You do not want to be clipped off this roller here. He's going to use the F to create the space. Nice little movement here from Star. Just missed the second one. Now He's gonna overhold the skill rush, nearly clips him there. Star is still doing a really good job. He can just run around in circles here with his quick skill rushes and low ping skill rushes with a fan dagger. It looks so satisfying as we see right there. TE Star, oh XY, there he gets clips off the roller, but Star staying up. He's just gonna go ahead and loop this around one more time. He's gonna exit on out. He's gonna go ahead and take a quick little reset in for himself. People already posted up for the Roman Yang. We got people inside the Roman Yang who fall against OUG's Mike. And Mike needs his elimination. He needs to scale off of this. Has to get this purple armor plus a weapon. If he does, we are gonna see that hyper aggression here from Mike coming on out. But what's gonna be the mix up here from Mike? So let's go for the pistol shot. Doesn't matter to weave the LMB there. Mike now, Pop comes in off the nunchuck. Lets it loose. He's gonna be able to get a little bit of damage there from the last hit. 1-2 off the nunchucks. Both shot almost connects there. I think he probably did clip him off for that skill rush now. Overholds, gets some damage though. Wufong now. Tries to go for the parry. LMB focus there from Mike. Gets some damage now. Forcing out the Ogle's ultimate. Mike is going to respond with the Hottie ultimate in his own. He's going to weave the V2 this time around. Wufong now trying to scatter on out. 1 hit, 2 hit does connect there from Mike. Now has the health advantage. 3 charge does not connect there from Mike. Wufong still trying to take a quick little reset in. Tries to bait the V2, but Mike with the patience overholding. He's going to weave the F1. Does not get the damage there. Does get the damage reduction though. Mike now is going to go ahead and get out of that Hottie ult. It does run out. 1-2. Wufong now drops very low. This could be good for Mike. Nice little shift parry there from Mike. And that's going to pick up the elimination there from Mike. And Mike now is going to scale off this, the armor plus the weapon. And that's exactly what he needs here for game number 5.
Chuzang gonna ready in that Hottie ult. Shaw with the Matari ult. Decent answer to Hottie. It's just whether or not you can be accurate with your dashes and your teleports. Chuzang doing a good job using the pillar to line of sight. Nice triple charge gonna be coming out now. Matari has to be very calculated right here. Tries to go for the siphon play, but Chuzang able to dodge it. I believe Matari's out of cooldowns, and Chuzang just absolutely dissecting him. Able to bob and weave all of that ult damage. Nice job from JDG's at Chuzang, heating up near the end of the tournament. Look at this, gold weapons, gold armor.
Yeah.
Long time. 8 people alive too. A lot more than normal. And only, I believe, 1 person lost. I think the other person got a freebie. So Wufong did not beat Mike. I wanted to see if it was a fluke. We get to see if Mike's mortal. One of the newer players in the league.
Yeah,
we'll have to see moving forward if Wufong can find another kill onto Mike.
Wufong now, I mean, he has to try to get aggressive. He's gonna have the call from the White Tiger's powers, so might have that scrap off and might get super aggressive because he is going to have the advantage in that fight. And Wufong has the Yang depletion timer. GG Shaw as well. You see GG Shaw already trying to get active. Chazong as well with the White Tiger's powers. Wufong wants nothing to do with this right now. He's trying to see if he can find any other opponent to try to get active right now, but he does hear the call that 2 players were on his back, cuts the line of sight. We see him in a mini map there, does break Chazon's ankles. He is going to scatter to the edge of the zone right now, trying to pick up a little more of resources. He is going to go ahead and wait this out. Still has 3 minutes and 27. Now the pressure is going to come online for him pretty soon. Already with 3:23, not very comfortable for him, but Mike, this is what he needed. Already getting aggressive right now. Off of this Rama Yang, Star eats a lot of damage, and he got a gold pulse, so he's gonna be hitting like a truck with that thing. Matari F invested. I believe that's a Matari ultimate as well there from Star. Yeah, he is in ult already. He might be able to get some sorts of damage off here onto Mike, but he's gonna use it to try to retreat. In the back end, we got ballista shots flying on in. Scare Rush LMB, big damage, but the ballista shot's gonna connect out to 2 players. It's gonna be Fong once again, and Fong snagging it there from Mike. And Fong, it just feels like Fong just got a whole book of tricks here laying out for every single map and every situation. And GG Shaw now with the F into the raw uppercut there. Doesn't get the full damage. Latches onto the roof there from this little hut. Wufong now is going to be forced to pop this ultimate. Tries to scatter on out. GG Shaw is going to go ahead and invest the ultimate as well. Responding there. Overholding the F. Gets a little bit more damage. Hits him inside the zone. And that's going to be enough damage there for GG Shaw to pick up another one on the board for himself here for game number 5.
Nice job from Shaw to keep him in zone, drag him to the deeper end, knowing that he has a decent amount of siphon, charging up his F2 repeatedly. He just has to worry about dodging the Tiger of the Akos and the rocks. The Butter Rocks definitely helped him in that favor. A really good play coming out for him. Now we're going to get Chuzang, GG Shaw, and ASE's Sean Yuan, or XY as you've been calling him today.
Yeah.
7 people alive. Our 80% Moonbane is going to be coming up. I've always really wanted to see Mike do his interpretation of the Kelly, like playing a pole sword for an entire neutral. But Mike always ends up favoring like dagger or dual blades, dual halberds plus fist.
Yeah.
Or he switches off. I'm really curious to see how Mike would play if he just committed to like the highest level of pole sword, which I don't doubt that Mike could probably do. I think he finds it a little bit boring, is my suspicions. We do have 7 people alive, lots of hotties, a lot of mix left. Still anyone's game who can possibly win this. Hoping. Let's go, Chuzang. We got to get into that realm of Yang and get us versus Tryhard. I got to see whether or not it was a fluke.
Shazan. Gold staff right now. Nice scale. Fawn drops very low. Mike has his eyes on him, but Fawn with the dagger in hand, using this ballista tower to make sure he can stay up. The Random Bane is still spawning in the outer of this tower. Needs to be real careful here. Fawn gonna get clip off that big damage there from the gold pole sword in the back end. DJ Shaw laying out some pressure there. Army focus there, coming in hot here from Shazan. Now the Bane spawning right between all these players. Fawn's gonna be forced to pop his ultimate. He can stay safe in his 0 for 1 last hit, but now time is ticking in the back end. Mike still has his eyes onto him. GG Shaw as well. Everybody showing up to the party. Get some damage in back to back as well. Using up all those dashes. Now the ult is gone here for Fawn. Still applying the pressure onto him. OUG's Mike trying to pick up the elimination here. Currently only with 1 on the board. Trying to see he can scale off all this situation happening right now. Nice grapple. LNB creates a lot of distance off of that. Swaps on over to the pole sword as well. Being able to glide in the air freely like a bird. He is gone. And it looks like he might have cut the line of sight from everybody right now. Nice little disengagement there from Fawn. OGG's Mike and everybody else. I feel like they were trying to get now the attention towards the spirit well, which it is happening. Mike now go ahead and send the follow-up onto Jason, gets some damage onto him, backs him up for the time being. Action now tries to capitalize off of that, sends 1-1.0 there from the halberds, doesn't get the damage. OUG's Mike though, when it is out, he's gonna go ahead and pick up the spirit well as well, plus the mystic might off of the buff. So this is gonna be nice here for Mike. He needs this. There's still 6 players besides him alive, 7 on the board currently here for game number 5, and Mike is still top off here for this game. He just has to wait it out or just get super aggressive now that he has that mystic might, but we're gonna have to wait and see how Mike plays it out. Action, cutting noise, AIS as well. Chazong now Mike gets spotted. It looks Mike is going to have that UAV on the board. He spots Fong and he knows that Fong playing in the outskirts of the map right now doesn't have ult. He did see that ult come out earlier. The lone Colin and quickly aggressive him off of this. That was very smart there from Mike. Gets the mystic might and quickly goes to search for a Kylan that is playing a lot more safer and conservative, and he knows that was the last player that he just got aggressive onto right before he picked up the buff. And now we see the scatter happening, cannon shots flying on in from everywhere. That's a lot of damage happening, and Fong has the ballista tower once again. And now it's just a matter of time, but Fong is kiting very beautifully here, Raven.
Yeah, Fong, I think he's one of the few Kylans who actually was able to break line of sight. He does have a nice ballista to play off of, and he's able to fling himself so super far away, so everyone loses track from him. Plus the spirit well was a big distraction, but still commendable considering how hard it's been to survive on the kind of the 80% Moonbane is going to be coming out. Doesn't look like anyone is going to be taken down. I might have spoken too soon. Chuzang is flying around in the center of the zone. Mike is fighting in the center of the Moonbane as well against Fong. Fong's already up to 90% ult. Can possibly get that last little bit. He's threading the needle, fighting a monk against his tower. He isn't going to fall. Mike will get the kill from the last little bit of chip damage. Freebies going to Mike. And he's going to have a 2-piece and be able to contest for this end game. Can Chuzang though out hottie Mike?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Ball be making him work for it. He be moving. He be moving. He really be moving. Like you mentioned, nice disengage even after popping that. Oh, Mike had the game plan. He stopped the chase to pick up the Mystic Might. And fortunate enough for him, he does pick an elimination there. Unfortunate enough for Fong, gets taken out by a Bane, but if that Bane would have connected there, if I would have probably still been on the run right now. And I mean, that is nice. That is nice to see. AIS is going to be forced upon this Temi ultimate, the safe route right here to take a quick reset in for himself. He drops very low, but now once this ult goes down, it's going to be a big problem. You already see Mike posted up. He's waiting this out. He's ready to get active. We see him already in the back end. Seeing he can get some damage onto the Temi. AIS now looks like he is going to use his Ballista Tower once again to stay mobile in the back end. GG Shaw action just starting to move on in as well. AIS fully topping off that white health as well. In the backside, Mike now swapping over to the post sword once again. He is going to get a little bit more damage there onto AIS. Goes ahead and engages him on the top side of the Ballista Tower. Does not let this lose. Playing a lot more conservative here. Trying to make sure he does not get parried. Air R&B gets punished off of that. Now 1-2. No, it's going to be the F invested there from Mike. And now AIS quickly still getting aggressed on by Mike. Absolutely fast there from Mike in the back end. Now GG Shaw showing up with that F, and this is a big problem there if you're facing a lot of Ataris. I mean, you have 1 second to breathe, you're gonna get hit by that F quickly, as we've seen it time and time again all day. Everybody thinks they're safe, and they just hear phew, back in F there from the Batari, just coming in hot and just quickly get some damage in or eliminated there from the Prio. But now AIS getting clipped there from Mike, and that's 3 now for Mike. And now he can turn this around, as I mentioned earlier, already closing out the distance, 3 on the board, contesting that first place right now, top 5 in his game with the tuna in play as well. And I think Mike might be feeling it now, Raven. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be taking this one home.
He's definitely trolling, because I almost never see Mike play pole sword outside of like scale rushing. He's committing to playing like super safe pole sword and just playing for pokes from either stone form or catching people's lacking. I can't recall the last time I saw a full neutral pole sword VOD from Mike. I'm hoping Mike wins this round just so that his game gets MVP'd, and then watch that MVP a little bit later. But going to this last little bit of this game 5, GG Shaw, 5 people alive, looking to ice off this pressure. But Mike is just like, yeah, do you want to flinch? You want to overhold? You want to parry? He's just holding that spooky pole sword, threatening Shaw. But what? Shaw is just gonna let Mike just full tuna right next to him. Now going to this last little bit, 5 people alive. This is the most we've seen for the last couple of games. Everyone's playing this really safe. The car crashes are coming in with the Kylan just mashing through everyone. Zhao Yuan looking for a sucker. He punched him into the zone. Bye Shaw.
Now it makes a big parry from action. It looks like Mike picks up another one. That's 4 now from Mike. Mike does lose a lot of that, or half of that gold armor. GG Shaw trying to get a quick reset in for himself. Action as well in the back end. We see him still trying to get active. Has that Liam ult online. Chuzong does not have Hadi ult. GG Shaw has Matari ult. Mike does have Hadi ult. So 2 Hadis on the field right now. 1 Liam, 1 Matari. Cannon shots flying on in from Chuzong. Getting very active here. Applying the pressure to everybody in the server right now. Stone form there off the scale rush. Action staying up off of this. He does manage to create a little bit more space. Now, force upon this Leon ultimate. What's going to need to make up? Get some siphon back. Clips 2 players off of that. He's not going to get full white health, but does get a lot back now in the back end. Bad positioning for him. He's still getting aggressive. Massive imperative for Chazon. Trying to turn the fight around. Chazon is going to be forced to pop this F. GG Shaw invested the F. Mike now does not pick up this elimination. It's going to be GG Shaw. Chazon now lets loose the R&B focus. Mike now is going to invest in this Hadi ultimate. Just very low. GG Shaw as well. Chazon invested in this Hadi ultimate as well. Now these players are going to wait this out. Trying to see who's going to be coming in first. And it's going to be Chazon trying to go in onto GG Shaw. GG Shaw still now overholding the F. Doesn't get the damage. Chazon drops very low. It's going to be GG Shaw with another one on the board. And GG Shaw is the last one standing. And he does get the MVP as well, with the patience and the off character out. Mike doesn't manage to clutch it out, but GG Shaw does and picks up, I think, 7 at the end there. That was a big gain there for GG Shaw, turning the fight around.
Ran into a U-Shot who just kept hitting me. You always forget the skewer. It just does so much damage. We're gonna get OUG's Mike on the outside. Oh, he saved one of his strongest picks. Looks like Mike did double pick Hadi today, and he's doing a Firefly timing. I rarely see Mike run Firefly rotation. And you brought up a good point earlier today. You're like, oh yeah, maybe because he's qualified already. He's like trying out some stuff that he might use for finals. And I think you might be onto something because I definitely don't recall Mike ever running Firefly. Shaw gonna come up, get the first neutral read onto Mike, but Mike gonna drop down, throw that horizontal off. Shaw tries to crouch the horizontal from the fan. Has to blow his combo break to deal with Mike. Mike getting that crouching LB. That nice chip damage going to run up with the R&B. Mashal gets the armor reset. Now holding twice, switching over to the spear. Mike going to switch over to a blue fan right now. Holding the LB, goes for the grapple cancel into the combo break. But Shaw unfazed by this. Coming in. Switching back to the dual blades. Double weapon swap. Turns it around. Doesn't want to give the shift parry over to Mike. Mike with the tap dodge, hold dodge. He's going to get read by Shaw. Holding the LMB. Gets that nice focus attack. Now Mike is going to get the cross on the fire. Both combo breaks are going to be down, but Mike's going to have his back up. What's Mike's option going to be? He's going to go for it. Will he go for a focus attack? Will he go for a parry right now? Ultimately coming out from Shaw. Mike is going to get caught, denying some of the damage, but some of the excitement comes out. And Shaw with the third armor reset. Shaw doing a great job showing Mike, I can do what you can do. Can he do it better, though? Mike chasing him down, looking for the triple charge, looking for that burn damage. Nice job. Catching Shaw just standing still. Gets it twice. And Shaw down to his last leg. He's going to pop his combo break to gain some distance. He's burning that chip. He can't even deal with a clank anymore. Mike has him. He wants this fight, but Shaw looking for the scale rush. Mike has to be careful too now. Both of them in a tough situation. Shaw's gonna get another armor swap, and Mike's gonna get another armor swap. Scale rush is gonna come out. He's not gonna land the grapple kick. Terrain is gonna save Shaw. Shaw with the double charge. Clank gets another freaking armor swap, and Shaw is gonna take this reset. Mike's gonna take the reset. We are on to what, round 7 of armor swaps, creatives?
Yeah, and I mean that's very impressive there from Mike. I mean, make Clank swap on over to that armor. I saw him. I was watching one of his VODs, and he got elimination. Got the proc off the nunchucks and quickly swapped into a red longsword from the body that he just eliminated. So he is like very, very comfortable with the inventory swap as we saw it here. But GG Shaw very weak already. Mike is gonna be parried off of this. He's gonna get punished for it. Now Mike dropping right back down here with the spear. Now gonna be getting that ult once again. GG Shaw with 70%, and this is gonna go towards Mike's way. I believe gets 2 hits off of that. The third one connects as well, and GG Shaw gonna take it for a ride to the follow up. But no, he turns the fight around. He sent that LMB focus into the crouch LMB, and GG Shaw staying up with no online, not phased. That Mike is double ulting in that situation, and GG Shaw staying composed there.
Oh my goodness, that was a wild. I thought Mike was secured. That looked like another just cleanup, but we just send the blues and we come flying through and we survive. DRG's Fong though on the way, Sean. My man is just, I gotta love Fong for this, that he just straight trolls when he knows he's ready qualified. We got the Kurumi in the past, we got the monks in the past, now we got the UA Sean. I am a little bit disappointed that we don't got the Gundam skin.
True.
Flying out here with throwing slams down on Celestra, looking for slams. Look at him, he's just having fun at the highest level. Tap dodge LMB gonna come out, looks for the F2.
Oh,
everyone sees the UA Sean. It's time to fiend. But Fong will not be fiended, will not be put into this corner, has his trusty dagger out. We're in Celestra. Can he get caught down? Zhao Yuan on the Justina, sending him for a ride with the free, with the follow-up. XY doing the work.
Oh my god, that was filthy. He got caught up there from XY. And then another focus attack from the Hong Sword from the bottom side. XY clearly sees that, pops the ultimate, goes for the Raw Dragon without even getting the uppercut prior off of it. Still freezes into the focus attack. Gets the elimination on the board there onto Fong. Fong was on the Yushan. So, you know, getting quickly punished off of that, but still, nice showcasing there from XY, showing up that he has the tech. And OUG Mike now trying to scatter on up against Action. Action has that all online. Mike does as well. Go ahead and take a little reset in. He's going to be able to snag up a blue armor as well from that Trobe. So I'll be back on over to the blue dagger. Still getting more resources. Action now first one on the scene, trying to get the aggression onto Mike. Looks like he is gonna back on up now. Does have the weapon advantage there with the purple staff, but looks like the first run with Yang is about to start forming pretty soon. I hear it. Yeah, there it is. The bird's calling verse though. In the back end, blue armor common. Fist blades out there for Verse. Finds a blue long sword. TE Star as well, who's gonna be able to pick up the pass, and it's gonna be Verse. Verse has the pass, so the aggressor's gonna go towards his way. We see AIS already investing cannon shots. Wufong showing up to the party as well, and this is a multi-way scrap off here. Verse needs to be real careful. Looks like he wants to let the pass go, and TE Star picks it up in the back end, I believe, and Verse still has the aggression going towards his way. LB probably there for AIS. Scare Rush connects there. No, Verse with a nice little mid dodge there in the back end. RB focus there for Wufong there from the fist blades. Verse gonna use the ultimate to scatter on off that V1 using all 3 dashes instantly, and now in the back end, Wufong still trying to get active against Verse, and Verse is one shot. Needs to be real careful.
Now Verse just waves a white flag. We're using the triple dash. We out. Goodbye. Guess we're not going into Yang. Told people still alive though. No one falls to the salty double hit. No, normally last round it's pretty chaotic. People kind of push their limits to try to get something going, but we're seeing disciplined play coming out. Tell you one, rolling up to Fong and Fong with the UA shot. Please go in. Yes. Yes, this is what I want to say. Oh, we got XY versus Mike in the other Yang. We'll probably see that replay too. Oh, we're going straight to that. This is the heavyweight. Who takes it? New school versus old school. C8. Your boy.
Oh. Yeah, but man, you can't go wrong with Mike being your safe pick here, you know? I mean, Mike's the GOAT. Mike is the GOAT in the Roman Yang right now against Justina. So I'm going to have to give it towards the hottie. Soul breaks here for Mike. Scattering up, creating some distance. Pistol shots. Big pistol shots there from XY. Double hit shots. Or double shots there onto Mike. Scare Rush connects there from Mike. Be able to get the R&B. No, F invested there from the Justina. Does not want to get cut off there. That tries to read the dodge out of that F though. Now quickly goes right back in. Overholds. He's going to weave the LB focus there from the halberd. Clinks coming in off the Scare Rush. Overholding since the LB focus. No, creates the space quickly. Now Justina ultimate investor here for XY. Pistol shots times 2 now. Connecting once again. Mike has the opening. Has the Scare Rush. No, does not connect off of that. The freeze does connect into the RB follow up there from the halberds. Mike to be forced to pop his ultimate. XY now trying to get more pistol shots in. Get the freeze into the RB focus. My fault, XY. My fault. I went for the comfort pick. I went towards Mike's way, but he shut me down quickly. Now we got Star against Fong. Look at Fong right here, Raven. What is he doing?
Star, you know what? I respect. Star's giving full respect. Fong is just threatening the full charge. If you come any bit lower, we landing this. We landing this, baby. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, he missed it. Star's just like, nah. We're not falling. We're not going in the clown taj. We're not going to clown taj. F2's gonna be invested. Gold is gonna be on. Oh no, we're going to the clown taj. Wait a second.
Wait
a minute.
Oh, okay.
Cannon. Oh no, we're going to the clown dodge. It's just painful. Karumi versus I. Now we got Yushan. Oh my god. Versus the Shio. Fong just mad annoying. I respect it. He's an entertainer. That's a crowd pleaser right there. Busting out the UA Sean. Mike versus Arano. Mike in this situation before he loses Yang. Unfazed. We just in there again. Going through the motions. Even when Mike won Koi Cup, he actually lost to Yang and he came out and somehow found a miracle kill in Eventide. Now Arano just under the pressure of Mike's dagger, just a constant lights into hold twos, just waiting over and over. Arano creates a little bit of space. Light into tap dodge, diagonal to the wall. Now Mike gonna be able to pop his ultimate. Looks for the ult away. Arano just trying to get out of here. He's gonna get staggered. Light attack on the wake up. Waits for the stam trap. Combo break's gonna be coming out, but now he's down to his last little bit. Not this time. Not gonna get a focus attack. Mike just stays on top of him. EWG's Arano is gonna fall to Mike, and Mike does get a decent amount of loot from this as well. He's back.
Man, Arano picking up every armor that Mike and who was it? Gigi Shaw had in the beginning of this game. Just picked up every empty armor there. That's super unfortunate there for Arano Bafog. Oh my god. Oh man, the dripless Yusha. He picks Yusha. He doesn't put no drip on. Look at that helmet he got going on right now. But now getting after though. Go stab. He is a troll. Go stab it here for fun. Look. Oh, he upcuts into the F there. That was nice there. Now overholding since the R&B 1-2 doesn't get the clippage off the R&B 1-2, but now TE Star trying to back on up. Just very low on the Sha Yo. He is running V1, I believe I saw with the F2. GG Shaw gets elimination on the board against Shazong. Quickly scare rushes right back in. Ooh, nice little 2-1-1 there from the fan. Area R&B connects as well. Fong now trying to retreat off of this. F called in. Now Mushroom is gonna go towards Star's way. He's gonna eat up a lot of damage off of this. Click comes in off of that. F2's on in. Doesn't get the pry off of it though. Now what's gonna be the mix-up? Nice scare rush there from Star. Continue his aggression onto Fong. And Fong now clinking off of this scare rush. Catches the pry out to the 2-on-1 once again. Gets the damage. Oh, times 2. 1-2. Oh my god. Now he was gonna get a double focus off of that. That would have been disgusting. He got double focus. Wow. But now Yushan Ultimate now invested here for Fong. Fong is gonna be able to scatter up the presses from Star for now.
The ceiling. I respect it. Look, he's stuck to the ceiling. Like, no, I'm not going down to the Yushan. Yeah, the man. He licked his lips when he did this. He licked his lips as he sat there. I can't hit the mushroom to trade out. Gives a free kill over to Pace. Oh, that's tough for Star.
Oh, that's tough.
That one.
That is so tough. I mean, just the pose that Yushan does right there, that is throwing me off. But Pace coming in high at the perfect time. Currently in 5th place with 2 on the board for game number 6. Needs these. Trying to stay safe as possible right now. Already safe though in 5th place. Fong now showing right back up. Runs it back. Star still in the mix. Pace cutting noise. Winning this out. Fong wants to get active. Fong is done. Fong knows he got this in the bag. He's third currently right now with 36.3. Now re-aggressing TE Star right now. TE Star has that Shaya O online if he needs it. Goes in straight with the F now. Doesn't Brandon catch the problem due to the Shaya O being invested here from Star. It looks like Fong is going to be able to back on up for the time being. He is going to be able to force that ultimate out there from Star. Pace in the back end could force to try to go on to Star if Star cancels that ultimate or wait that ult to run out there to get the aggression onto that player. We got a big scrap off here in this no also. We got Wufong Action versus another player, I believe, Mike in the mix, fighting out this Rumble Yang here. And there's a 3-second timer here. And it looks like Mike is going to be able to go inside this Rumble Yang.
Yeah, Burst going to get the armor swap one more time. Wufong, though, keeping up the pressure. Ooh, a little bit of some R&B lights, chasing them. Just hold out to R&B, hold on to R&B, hold on to R&B. But Exton, no need to do light attacks when we can just throw focus attacks with the fist. And what the very just weird interaction going down. Verse again with the triple dash. We out of there. Waves the white flag, cancels the ultimate, gets max range. Ooh, the pistol shots coming from max range. We out of there. We out. And Mike with the rematch. Who are you taking this time? Great as the for the rematch. You got the boy last time. Did you take him this time?
I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna double down on Mike. I'm going. I'm gonna double down.
That's a better bet.
That is the better bet. There it is. Look. Yup, Carousel has to force to pop that F. Yup, you gonna eat up all that damage. Has to catch the tap dodge off of that, but he jumps off over it. Now XY is gonna be forced to pop this ultimate, catches the freeze. There it is, 1.0 off the halberds. Now Mike dropping right back down, trying to get super aggressive off of this as well. I believe he has another F to his name. He's gonna go ahead and pop this ultimate as well. Now the mix-up, what is it gonna be? He's gonna weave that Justina dash. That was a nice bait there from Mike, making sure he can avoid these. Oh, nearly gets frozen there. Baits out the last dash there from XY. Now 1-2, waiting this out, overholding and trying to catch the dodge. Does manage to do so. Tries to go on the pillar. The second one connects as well. Big damage here from Mike. Now the third one does not clip, but the fourth one does. Now the ult is gone here from Mike. Now neutral game for both players once again. XY scare rushes, connects, gets a little bit of damage there onto Mike. Oh, mid dodge just catches the pro F invested here from Mike. Now click comes in off the scare rush. Was gonna be the mix up. Nice shot there from Mike. XY now was gonna be the mix up. R&B Prowl F caught in for the Justina. Doesn't opt to go for the damage though. Now scare rush connects once again, and that's gonna be DG. The double into the catastrophe finisher just to laugh it off as we see.
All right, Mike. All right, this is put him down with the cannon. Oh, you got Fong into Yushan versus Jusek. He got some retreat, tactical retreat with the grapples. Fong's looking for the mid-air slam. Bro? He's looking for it. Chuzang has the respect, has the burden. Look at the concentration on Chuzang. He's doing triangulation, doing a trigonometry, looking for the arc, coming up flying. Chuzang looking. He's just like, I will not be put into the clown dodge. Do not put me in there.
Oh no!
With the slam, Remember that spear. If he lands that, it's a big damage. Ooh, drop down R&B. He's going to come down to gold staff, doing a ton of damage. Dodging the gold F. 7 seconds left. Will we get the Yushan troll? Timeout. Clank's going to come down. Half charge LMB. Into the half charge 2. It is going to take it. You see Chuzang shrug his shoulders just like, doing it.
I can't believe that's happening.
He's pleasing the crowd. He's pleasing the crowd.
He is pleasing the crowd. XY, 4 minutes and 23 seconds off that Rama Yang. Has to pick up a soul bloom here to try to stay inside game number 6. We got Pace trying to scatter on out. Just very low. There goes the F bait there. Clear showing here time and time again from a lot of these players now. The F called in as well. The ultimate from the Matari. XY is going to go ahead and take a quick little reset and still has that Justina ultimate online if he needs it. Justina, I think Justina is probably like the only character you really see running that default fit, you know, like the white shirt is clean. I'm not gonna lie, it's clean, but I'm pretty sure that's like the only character people really like to run the default because, you know, you see it a lot. But regardless of that, Pace now. Go ahead, LB focus from the dagger into the F to try to create some space. Now, pressure coming towards his way from Chazong and Mike currently right now. Pace trying to stay up. Mike trying to pick up another one on the board. 2 on the board. XY with 4. Fong with 2. Pace with 2. Chazong with 2. Big scramblage happening here in the back end. A lot of players showing on up as well. Trying to use the side of this terrain to scare rush on now. Doing a really good job to do so. Here's the F in the back end. Invests his F as well. Now, using this ballista tower to try to stay up and save. And now the chase is on for a lot of players onto Pace. And Pace still does not have the safe route. Does cut a little bit of the line of sight there. It does manage to pop 1 Vitaly in. And we saw him, I think, game number 2, Holoroth. He was cutting ankles there with the dagger movement. He's doing it once again. Gets clip off some damage there from XY. And XY with 3 minutes and counting has the pressure on his back. Needs to try to stay inside this game. Needs to try to pick up a soul bloom regardless of the outcome of which player picks up the elimination. Now, R&B focus clips him there onto Pace. XY now trying to stay up. F called it once again. This is such a big nuisance here for anybody trying to pick elimination near this ballista tower against a Matari. Just constant F dashes, constant scare rushes. It's a lot to deal with as we see. Now the pressure's going towards Pace way. And this could be bad here for Pace. And it looks like he is going to be eliminated here.
Yeah, nice army to jump LMB to cover most of the options. But Pace is doing, he's doing the twister right now. Up this tower over and over. Just doing the swirl straight up. Going all the way up and then going all the way back down. But Pace, is he going to find a reset here? Oh, action on the outside. Bowser's action with the pistol is going to take down Pace. Now, XY, 2 minutes left. He still has a lot of time left. But unfortunately for him, he did get his armor strip. He doesn't have his ultimate either. He's just, we got Wong looking for the, oh, Sharon, don't go down to this, bro. No. Don't go down to this. The slam's going to come in. She's looking for the tech read coming out of it. Doesn't get the pillar. What the armor swap? Just back to purple armor. A big pick off for him right there. Fong looking for the slam. Not going to be able to get it. Now following up. Action. Just like, get this clown stuff out of here. Just hits him with the back-to-back R&Bs with the fist. And Fong's a crowd favorite. Is going to fall on the UA shot, but not before he gets 2-piece or his clown Taj for later. Now one does have 1 minute left. Now the pressure is on. He really has to all in someone. And unfortunately for him, he's chosen Mike to all in.
Oh my God, not the overcomer here from Mike. Playing full sword again, and it's just taking him for a while. Look at him in the back end. He was trying to twist it around. You see him now, Chuzong. Nah, there he goes, trying to fly back in. Gets a little bit more damage there in the backside, but Chuzong keeping his eyes onto XY. And XY might get clip off this Bane. No, stay safe. 45 seconds and counting. Overholding. Since the overcomer gets the damage, no F caught in there from XY. Stay safe for the time being. Mike, he's gonna do it again. Oh my God, you would have got him there. He probably could have taken him inside the zone, but XY still trying to get active, trying to stay inside of this game with a lot of pressure in the back end. R&B focus. Now Mike clinks off of that, stops the damage coming into play. Now, another reset here for XY. Start cutting noise. Doesn't want any of this happening right now. He hears Overcomer. He sees Yushan's in the field. He does not even know what's happening right now because I wouldn't either. Mike, though, you see him using the Overcomer. The backside, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Yeah, that's going to be the call there for XY. And it's going to be Mike with elimination here. Did manage to get the last hit off, I believe. No, it's going to be Star with the musket shot. inside the zone there, being patient, playing off for him. He does pick that one up on the board for himself. Mike still with 2 on the board. Star's first elimination coming off of that elimination right there to zone with 2. Picking up the spirit wheel right now. Gold staff in hand currently. So let's see what he is going to do after this. 5 still remain inside this game. Now, Mystic might buff here for Chuzong. Wufong with 1. GG Shaw gets out with 2. You know, I believe now if you're like top 5, you're pretty much safe. Just a little quick little replay off here. GG Shaw against XY. There's no way he wins this, right? LB Brawl. He's gonna go for the uppercuts off of this. Yep. Jump LB, jump LB, freeze. Oh, ×3. Oh, it finishes as well. He didn't even need the freeze there to finish off. That was a nice little cleanup there from XY. With how many does he get out with? 4 on the board and jumps up to second here for today's matches. That's a really good showcasing here from XY, the rookie right now.
Yeah. XY, I'm telling you, really, really impressive, especially for a debut to get second place in this really, really, really tough solo lobby. Like, everyone in this lobby are absolute killers. Even though we got Fong on the Yushan kind of having some fun, and Mike with the overcomer just looking for that triple charge. And just with the new hottie fit too. I haven't seen this outfit. I've never seen this hottie fit. This just looks so strange to me. I didn't even know this hottie fit existed. It's never seen this hottie fit. Oh wait, Wukong is gonna fall down to Mike. Nice scale rush coming out, big damage. Everything's gonna be coming out. Chuzang has to be careful right now. Double parry gonna come out from Mike. Dodging, weaving, looking for the triple charge once again as the Tuna. And for our last game of the day, we're down to 4 players. Mike on the Hottie, Star on the Shayol, Chuzang on the Kylan. Who is going to take this now? Mike hasn't had the best success so far today on Hottie, but it is his double pick. Chuzang on the Kylan. Creative's not convinced by the Kylan yet. We'll have to see if Chuzang, already up to 2 kills, can he show us how to play Kylan in these endgames? Star going to be kiting with the Shayol. Doesn't want to take a fight right now, but the pressure is going on. It's the tough part of showing this type of body language that you don't want to fight. You end up being a free like pinata where just everyone just wants to see if they can smack you till they get that soul bloom out of you. Yeah.
It gives the call, like for me, how I see it is like, okay, this player is running, probably doesn't have ult, probably not stacked. You know, trying to play it safe. Like it gives off a lot of vibes like that. So a lot of players like to aggress on players who, you know, are running away. Just because of the call, they're not sure if they have ult or not. And if they do, they bait it out quickly, and they already have 2 or 3 players already chasing down that player. So that ult's gonna come online pretty soon, like as we see Star. But as well, playing Shayol in a lobby like this, it might be a bad call, but we're gonna have to wait to see if he turns this fight around. Does manage to cast a scare rush down to Mike. Mike's gonna be forced to pop this Hottie ultimate in the back end. Now Shayol ultimate is gonna be invested there from Star to stay safe there from that Hottie ultimate as well inside this hut. So he is gonna be able to take a quick little reset in for himself as we've seen it. And yeah, I was thinking about the Kylan. I'm still thinking about the Kylan right now. I am because I'm trying to rank these characters, right? So like Liam, Hottie, and I'll still throw in Matari for the 3rd pick for sure. Just with how much potential she has, even though she's gotten nerfed, but still she has shown a lot more value than what we've seen so far with Kylan. But once again, Kylan's still fresh. I'm not going to, you know, put a stamp in that list so far. I'm just gonna keep on watching. We still have the bi-weekly finals next week. Overcomer in the corner. Oh my god, from Mike. I mean,
Star's just getting absolutely brutalized here with the pole sword as well. I mean, I agree with you that Matari could be there, but the thing about Kylan is that his execution is just way easier than Matari's.
That is true. That is true.
Squeezing out so much value versus people's very, very tough matchups with their Akoses.
That is true.
With their hotties, there's just a lot more work that goes into those characters. And you just pick up Kylan and just like put people in car crashes. Just put them in the dummy. Stars desperately trying to survive this situation, holding the LMB, but weaving dodges the first one, but the overcovers for Mike. I gotta say thank you Fong and Mike for making this last round very enjoyable. Crowd pleasers with the Overcomer and with the Yushan. Can Mike close this out? He's already up to 3 kills. Juzang with the Kylan. It looks like gonna put Mr. Action in the car crash. No, he's gonna wait, but the Overcomer's gonna come out. Juzang saying like, I'm not going out like that. Mike, we're not going out like that. You get that out of here. We're going on to a heal off situation right now. Everyone using this pole sword. Who do you have taking this last game, creatives?
I would like to see Chazong win this, just to showcase the Colin a lot more. So I would love to see him win. Currently right now with 2 on the board, Action with 4, and Action is just pokage right now, trying to get inside the mix with the hottie too. And there's two hotties in the field right now, but in one of the games there was 2 of the same characters and none of them won. So this could be a little bit of change up here, but there it is. Chazong is 1 shot. Drops very low. Since the RB focus stays up for the time being. Very low. Overholds. Gets the damage. And Mike falls. Chazong with another one. This is the Soul Bloom as well. And there it is. Scare Rush is on in. Last 1v1 of the day. Action now. It's going to send that Stone Form fall up there. Now, the kind of ultimate invested times 2. He's going to be able to stay safe. Gets the damage off of that. F caught in there from Action. Now he's going to go ahead and invest his Hottie ultimate. It looks like Chazong could get a quick little reset in for himself. Oh, he lunges over the railing there, but still applying the pressure onto Action. Hold on. Now, knocking Hottie out of this Hottie ult, trying to 3 charge on in. And the following hit, he goes inside the zone, and there it is. And he showcases it, why? He showcases it right there. Colin coming in hot. And yes, it happened back to back. The odd character does not win. And what a better way to end it there.